But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause honey, there's nothing like your love to carry me high. You're at Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet and strong, very wine. You're as warm, like a glass of brandy. Honey, I'll stay strong on your love all night. Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet and strong, very wine. You're as warm as a glass, real glass of brandy. Honey, I'll stay strong on your love. Oh, night. Honey, yeah.
Well, there you have it. That's all we get of that. Everybody has to remember I'm shooting that from my phone. That is a copy. And here's the thing. I gotta just tell everybody, because what's gonna happen as soon as I touch my phone, it's gonna start again because my phone timed out. You know what I mean? You have your phone set for X number of minutes before it goes black screen. Here's the thing. That was not even a digitally mastered recording. That's not an MP3 that I downloaded. That is either Rich Archer or somebody who was at a live event. They whipped their phone out and just hit record. Like, that is straight up recording from the crappy microphone that's in your phone, like any other video. Simply just, the thing I love about that is the fact that it took it down a notch. And the way I was explaining to Military Mike and Steph, which microphones own you guys, by the way, as y'all just sit there, and Video Zone while you're just sitting there.
Hey,
I just wanted to let you know I'm over here carrying on the show without you.
Yeah,
that would be one of them places you know. It's kind of like my Jeff Beck video that I share all the time, where he's in this little dive bar in Paris or France or somewhere.
Paris.
We're all sit back, lights dim low,
cigars,
a little bit of that Gentleman Jack, some Evan Williams or something with some couple ice cubes and a little glass, just laid back.
Perhaps you would like me in a French maid outfit, and I can clean your
Why
home.
the fuck are you ruining my image here? Like, I'm imagining us in a really laid back area.
Would you like a shootout?
Hey, you are in the wrong bar. You're at Spanky's. That's located in the back.
No, this is Paris.
So would that be
Chéri.
Los Spanky's?
Spanky's. I recognize you. You're El Nacho.
and you're Senor Peter.
We have Univision here in Paris, and you're an El What you call it?
I don't know because you're ruining my whole story
Yeah,
of where I was going.
Well, hey, I was.
That was such
I didn't even know we were online.
Yeah, I know. So let's just Mike just totally does this to every story. As I was trying to say, I could just see
French mid.
I could just see us laid back in this really cool bar. Everybody kind of chill, some nice drinks going on. Mike and his weird S&M crap is at a bar down the road at some dark cobblestone alley. Now you can talk if you could try to keep
you moted me.
Well, I had to. You were getting freaking weird.
Let me explain to ye that I would be wearing a small
You're
French
not Inspector
outfit.
Clouseau.
And
so, and back to this really good music. You are such a jerk sometimes. Sometimes.
Yeah, it's me.
I'm over here starting the show out so cool, laid back. It's Freaky Friday.
We shouldn't be laid back.
Yeah, but you was a freak the second you opened your mouth.
Freaky. Let's get freaky with fat guys and some Vaseline and cookies. Vaseline and cookies. Vaseline and cookies. I'm going to make a song. I'm going to do a YouTube video. Vaseline and cookies. Ed's going to be in it with me. And
so apparently, by looking at your gut, you're the cookies.
No. I'm the talent. So I need somebody named Cookie.
Well, we got a guy named Cookie.
Bring it.
His sidekick Cream can call in.
There you go. No, Collins. This is a live video, man.
So I need Cookies and Cream on set.
I need Cookies and Cream on set along with Ed.
I have the capabilities of video, and you need to start writing though.
You're gonna.
Do you hear me? You need to start writing the lyrics.
Man, I could belt out a song, no problem.
Well, you need to write them down.
Get this.
Because we need to record them.
It's all gonna go.
Because you're gonna have to pull a Britney. You're gonna have to pull a Britney. You're gonna have to just lip sing it.
Oops, I did it again. Oh,
wait. When you say "oops, you did it again," will it be because some cream fell and you're gonna be like,
"Oh, I'm gonna wear something tandry." I can tell you right now.
Steph, you coming?
What do you mean coming? It's
don't answer that word.
Yeah,
don't answer that word.
I bet you will be halfway through that video.
Stephanie, don't answer that question.
Squishy.
Will you be here for this event?
I tell you what, everybody, it's gonna be all squishy up in here. You see what I'm saying? That's part of the song.
No,
and your little character, you know, your little character. Hey,
I was trying to find a filter today.
I bet you were.
That allows me to do that, so I don't have to use Snapchat because Snapchat only gives you what 20 seconds.
There's got to be a way
10 seconds. Something. I need something that's going to give me like 30 seconds.
Man, I tell you what,
because that's kind of like that Hey Vern guy, and I love it. I have so many people that have hit me up about the stupid
really
videos.
Has been. And
did you see the one about the crystal yesterday, the queen bee?
Yep. And then
I'm gonna play the one.
Here's the one that kills me is everybody's asking me what does cookies and Vaseline mean.
Well, and
you see what I'm saying? And that was completely off the cuff.
I can't tell you where it even came from.
It was completely.
So listen, this was me hanging out with Crystal Miller yesterday, and this is just stupid. But watch or listen. It's downloaded.
Come down here to hang out with his girl.
Of course it was.
Calls herself the queen. Now, am I supposed?
This is downloading because I'm now using iCloud. So hang on one second.
We're hanging.
I had to
use
iCloud.
Did we ever officially start the show?
Yes, we've been. You started out being a total complete jerk.
It was already the show, though. I mean, like
yes,
I and all that stuff.
Yeah. We started with Savannah Webb.
Oh, we started with Savannah.
Come down here.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. I'd like to start something with Savannah.
You probably did.
She'd like to have that TPO started.
Yeah, so I was gonna say you probably did start something when you became a complete jerk.
Is it
as I was trying to compliment
or
her?
A TRO?
It's a temporary protection order.
What's a TRO?
I don't know.
Temporary
restraining order.
Yeah, but they don't really have that anymore.
What does PSI stand for?
It's all TPO now. Temporary protection order.
What does PSI stand for?
It would probably pressure per square inch of your waistline.
Okay, what does PEPSI stand for?
Idiot. Mike.
No, Pepsi.
Idiot. Mike. Okay, so this is that video I did of her yesterday. Shh.
Come down here to hang out with his girl that calls herself the queen. Now, am I supposed to call her your hot ass or you got a fine ass? I don't know.
But I don't know. The look on my face when I did I don't know, she just busted out laughing. I think it's everybody takes these videos in their own manner.
And did you really say fine ass?
Well, that's what makes it funny, Mike.
Oh.
That's the point, Mike.
Unrealistic, dude.
That would be like saying that you have your Conan body.
I do. Hey, look, man. I'm a sexy,
You look like you might have ate your co-worker's body, but you have no Conan body.
I am a sexy man. Just ask me. I am too sexy.
You read it on Facebook.
Hell yeah, I wrote it and read it. It's got to be true.
It's got to be.
Now, somebody sent me this thing last night. Let's go ahead and get this out of the freaking way. Somebody sent me this thing last night about the entire election is rigged and there's proof of it.
Okay.
And so
what conspiracy theory guy sent this to?
Yeah. No, I don't want to say her name. Because we know. But and she's cool.
We know her or you know her?
No, we do. And
I know her?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I think I became friends because you guys knew her. Because I didn't know her before the show.
Which drug addict is this?
I don't know, but she and I we have these late night conversations about politics.
Again, which drug addict is this?
And then she sends me this about it's a news organization or a software basically called World Now. Okay, and they provide, like your software for your radio, for your show and stuff like that. Okay, so it's something like that, but apparently they've already released the election results. And she swears up and down it's true.
And who is she saying wins?
Hillary.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm like,
listen, I gotta have a conversation with you, and I was gonna save it, but we'll go ahead and say it right now at 7:42. And I want to start off with saying I'm not calling people white trash. That's not what I'm saying.
Like you having this conversation.
Yeah,
with
but
me. Shouldn't you be having it with Stephanie?
I'm not white trash.
Well, somebody in this room is white trash, damn it.
So here's my point. I believe this is my personality. I mean, not personality, my opinion. I just believe there's a thing called brainwash. People have been told stuff so long, they really believe it. So some people were having a conversation with my wife, and she was probably going to kill me for having this conversation, but so this conversation's getting spoken about Hillary and being a criminal and blah, 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 blah. And these other folks are just so brainwashed and have been told so long that Democrats are for us poor people and the Republicans are not. And if Hillary really, truly was doing something illegal, they would have arrested her by now. Mm-hmm. Donald Trump is a crook. Hillary, if really, truly she had done something wrong, she couldn't be running for president. And it's like, have you fallen and bumped your head? You have been told and convinced so long to always vote Democrat because they're for the poor people. They truly, but Crystal just felt like there's no reason to even try to have this conversation.
Yeah, no, not when they're set in their ways like that.
I can see me arguing with somebody going, and I told her, I said, it's a good thing I wasn't there because I'd have been cussing. Mm-hmm. I'd have looked at him, and everybody, I apologize for the cussing I'm about to do now at 7:44, but I'd have looked at him and said, have you fallen and bumped your fucking head? That's what I would have done. I would have been like, are you delusional?
Are you that stupid?
Well, do you guys? You probably don't listen.
Nobody's gonna get past me.
Oh, I love Herman Cain.
Always saying that I could care less about Hillary's political anything. The bitch is a crook.
Yes.
First and foremost, she's a crook. Then we can talk about everything after that. But we got to get past the crook part.
But I want to know how or what's their reasoning as saying that Donald Trump is a crook.
Because that's what all the Democrats say to everybody.
How is he a crook? I mean, he's multi-million dollars.
Damn it, Stephanie. You are on the cusp of being thrown out of the trailer park.
He's a racist and all this deplorable white trash with no teeth are pulling for him.
Stephanie,
my mom and
I'm going to vote you out of the trailer park. You keep talking like that.
Well, I know on the Herman Cain show yesterday.
That's who they honestly think is the only people that support Trump is white, deplorable people.
I am blown away. If Hillary was really a crook, the FBI would have arrested her And I'm just thinking, Jesus
They're
Christ, thank
trying.
God I wasn't there to hear this.
Well, yeah, she's
I
above the law.
still look at the fact that I keep seeing police officers or people in the law enforcement support Hillary. Like, how can you stand for our justice system? How can you represent our justice system and support her? She is anti 100% opposite of what you claim you believe in.
And it's not just police officers that I've seen. I've seen lawyers that are supporting her. And if you are in any field of law,
It just seems to me that if you truly put your whole life around our justice system, then how? Okay. If Donald grabbed a cooter, have you? Because my question to you is, does a cooter sentencing put you in prison longer than espionage? Does a cooter grabbing sentencing, is it higher than trading intel that belongs to classified government files?
There's a captain
caller
right now for one email.
Shut up, Mike.
Yeah. Good morning. Shut up.
Good morning.
What's up?
Same old, same old.
Come on, man. It's Friday. We got to hear something good.
This is the guru. I don't know all that.
Hey, look, if it ain't good, we ain't listening. So God knows you've been blowing up the freaking message board.
I seen your post on this front page said something about if you ain't scared to call in and say "shut up, Mike." So I had to do it.
All right. Well, it said do a "shut up, Mike." It didn't say freaking talk. So you should just did a "shut up, Mike" and hung up.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Danielle.
We hear. Hey, baby. We hear the smart one laughing in the back of the road.
Hey, Danielle. I love you, baby. I miss you and my son.
The smart one's in the background. Listen. Well, she ain't so smart now. She just said she loves you too.
Oh, they hang up. I was going to ask how the weather was in Tulsa. It's starting to get cold in some of those Midwest.
We're just now going to hit our low 70s this weekend. I think I'm going to go ahead and close my pool. My wife's like, I can't believe it's November and we've not closed the pool. I'm like, we hadn't had a I like
80-something degrees.
I like looking at the blue water. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's a good looking pool. I always like it.
Right, Steph, what was you going to say?
I don't remember.
Well, you kept trying to spit out stuff before the phone rang about the Hillary Clinton people.
Hillary.
I just have a hard time. I'm sorry, you guys.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, I don't understand if you went to school to practice law or.
Well, here's my thing, Stephanie, because she's hanging on the words. You got these people that are saying,
infuriates
you got these people that are saying the guy that put his kid in the car to kill his kid. They talk about how bad this guy is, right? These people that stand for our justice talk about how bad that is. That's only one baby that he killed. Hillary's had people assassinated. I know it's just beliefs and rumors. Benghazi happened. It's documented, people. The millions upon millions of dollars that she takes from Saudi Arabia. It happened.
May I comment on something real quick? On the Ross Harris case yesterday, it streams, so I was listening to it. His brother, who's a police officer, said Ross would never do this. He was the best father ever. His ex-wife, but he did it. Get this. His ex-wife said there's no way in the world that it was anything but an accident.
Yeah, now they have some
This guy's going to get off.
Yeah, now they
look at the millions that are wasted on this piece of crap.
Yeah. He's going to get off.
Yeah, but but you know the problem is if he ever walks the street free, thank you. You do know something bad's going to happen to this guy.
But now they have some memory specialist saying that with everything that he had on his mind, that it was possible for him to forget that his kid was in the car, even though he had just had breakfast with him.
I don't get. He will walk the streets eventually, and somebody will take him out. The only thing he's going to be able to do is go get some plastic surgery and go in the Federal Bureau's whatever protective something. He's going to have to disappear, grow a beard out, and move to Alaska.
Get him a shirt that says "I'm with the Witness Protection Program."
Man.
But back to Hillary, that video that we've all been sharing. I don't know if y'all spoke on it yesterday, where it shows her top aide, her right-hand woman.
Yeah.
I was saying yesterday, when you connect the dots, it's like all of a sudden I feel like I'm at the planetarium at Fernbank and I'm noticing that Uranus and the Big Dipper are side by side. It's that friggin' clear.
That is a weird. Now, you know, Obama's personal confidant or whatever you want to call this assistant, she's a Muslim as well. She's from Iran.
So let's do this. I started reading a bunch of stuff yesterday.
Hey, good job.
My wife follows this page that's called something that my wife had to give me the right information, but it's something along the lines of Women Against Sharia Law.
Yes, I saw that.
And I'm reading where vaginal how would they word it? Mutilation is happening, and I'm looking at my wife going, what in the hell is that? And then she told me, and because she was reading it to me, and I'm just like, what is wrong with these sick bastards? They're picking 9-year-olds out of crowds saying this is my wife, letting men run trains on her and taking their way with her and making her become a slave, and it's happening in the United States as well.
Yeah.
Who in the
well,
I want to F-bomb so bad, thinks that this is even humane. Like, you idiot tree huggers who want to support bringing all these friggin' refugees in. You dumbasses want to fight against Michael Vick. You want to hate Michael Vick for letting them fight dogs, but you're thinking that letting these Muslims come here are okay.
Yeah.
You want to go raise hell with peace, the Greenpeace people, with them about somebody in Hong Kong killing a whale, but you're letting people do this to humans. You want to get pissed about somebody sending bunnies out for dogs to chase it when they do the races in Florida, and you're letting these refugees who live and act this way come here. What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people? Bunny.
Well, they look at, I think I've said this before, women are looked at for procreation, for children.
Let me tell you what we read.
Okay.
By law, a camel and sheep have more rights than a woman. A woman under their law is equal to God, I want to F-bomb so bad. She is equivalent to a dishwasher, a washing machine, an appliance, and an animate object. A woman is looked upon as a piece of property like a toaster oven. And these idiots let their sheep and camel by law have more rights than the woman. Do you know if a woman under their law is walking in public by herself and she gets raped by 17 men,
she's at fault.
She's at fault.
And
she gets put in prison. She gets 200 lashes with a leather whip and gets put in prison after being raped by these stupid ragheads.
And Hillary Clinton.
And Hillary's voting this crap in here, you effing idiots. Okay, let's find something else.
Do your research.
I'm telling you, dude, when I started reading yesterday, no. I started reading, and everybody that wants to say fact check, well, you people that want to argue this, why don't you go do some fact checks? When you hear the disgusting crap that they allow these
now,
slumballs.
I want to caution you of one thing whenever you are reading about Sharia law and any passages from the actual Quran, back it up with some research into what are called the hadiths. It's about 124 books that explain the passages of.
I am not reading their passages. I could care less. I'm reading what they are doing to their women.
Yeah, it gives a clarification on what you just said about animals and women in their mind. I mean,
I'm reading what's in their mind. In their mind, a woman is property.
Well,
to do as they want. They treat their women like livestock. Actually, they treat their women worse than livestock. It point blank says they are property of the man to do as the man pleases. That they're not supposed to walk the streets. They're supposed to be at home like a good Muslim wife. So yeah.
Okay.
You have your impression. I'm telling you what.
Well, I lived with them.
Well, I don't care if you lived with sheep. I don't care if you banged one. You read what these women are writing. These are Muslim women that are writing what's been done to them. No, this is sick. Absolutely bomb every one of them. Cut their heads off now. Anybody that thinks they have a right to hurt another human being and it's not in self-defense is the disgusting human being. Just for fun.
Morning.
Morning.
It's Danielle. Just wanted to let you guys know that when I was in Afghanistan, there were these 2 little girls,
Uh-huh.
and they would come into the clinic all the time to see us,
Right.
and found out that their mother had been killed by a roadside bomb.
Right.
So their father told them to get out. The one girl was
Right.
7, the baby girl was 4,
Right.
and they were living on the streets because they were worth nothing to their father.
Right. Right. There was
Piece of
I
crap.
don't know if you ever spent any time up in Tango 15, but every morning there was a group of children that were basically orphans that would go from house to house, and people would throw their trash over the top for them to eat. Because if you think a woman doesn't have any rights, then you should see what a small girl that's an orphan. In most cases, there are 3 and 4 generations of women under Sharia law that are incarcerated. Grandma's incarcerated, mom's incarcerated, the daughter has a kid, 4 generations, bam, just like that. There's a huge women's prison in Kabul that has, I mean, women for the most case, if there's any infidelity or anything like that, they generally are banished from the family and just have to live on the streets.
So what was you going to finish saying? Hello?
Danielle.
You.
Hey, our movie.
You were discussing,
wanted to-
Mike, shut up. You were discussing what the 2 girls, what's the outcome here?
The outcome is, I wanted to adopt them, but the laws in Afghanistan will not allow you to adopt the children.
Right.
There's just no way of getting those girls off the street. There was nothing that we could do other than whenever they would come, we would give them the plastic bottles so that they could recycle them. We'd give them food, clothes, water. We tried to take care of these 2 girls the best that we could, but part of my PTSD is knowing that when I left, there wasn't anybody that I know of that replaced me in taking care of those girls. So their outcome was extraordinarily grim. And that's one of the things that still affects me.
Yeah.
And it's not knowing what happened to those girls.
Right. You know, our movie is airing. It starts airing today on November 4th. I don't know the times or anything, but Charlie
12
Foxtrot is
p.m.
12 p.m.
12 p.m.
All right, so that's lunchtime or midnight?
I've never really gotten that.
I never have either. That's why I'm asking.
12 p.m. is lunch, you bunch of
Okay, so
despicable human beings.
well, I was just saying the movie that Danny and
Yeah.
I are in are called Charlie Foxtrot. It's a documentary about living over there and dealing with all that nonsense and coming home. Check it out. Tell us what you think. I'll run the trailer again a couple times.
How am I supposed to find this movie?
It's on the internet. It's on the charliefoxtrot.com page.
Yeah, it's on TV.
See how I did that?
Put up that link too.
Well, I don't know.
I know, but you're telling people to see it. I'm saying, tell people how to see it, Bob.
I'll post some more information. I was hoping he would get back.
I want
with me.
everybody to listen to me. I just don't want you to know how to find me.
So
What TV is it going to be on, Danielle?
I'll get in touch with. I know 11 Alive. 11 is covering it. It's a documentary.
It's
probably
on
tonight.
channel 11.
Okay.
But it can be watched. You can live stream it on your iPhone, your iPad, your computer. But it'll be posted on the Facebook page, and we can post that link for you today.
Great.
10-4. I just want to make sure if we're telling people to watch it, we got to be able to tell them how to watch it. That's like Mike telling everybody, come see me at this event. Where's this event at?
I'll tell you how to watch it. Sit in a chair.
It's at a picnic
And,
table near you.
Get you something to drink, maybe a bag of popcorn, and get you some Kleenex because it's gonna hurt.
All right,
Now,
chick.
is it going to come on regular TV?
Yeah.
I'm going to bring some Vaseline and cookies.
Woohoo! Vaseline and cookies.
Yeah.
Election
And don't-
night.
Don't anyone ask where that came from. I was
Election
in my zone and I just said it, and everybody's been asking, what is up with Vaseline and cookies? I'm like, I don't know. I just said it.
I've been acting like I know. I just don't want to tell them.
Yeah, I don't want to. The reason
when you said that,
the reason we don't want to tell anybody
coffee out your nose.
what we're doing is we're taking double.
Ew.
What it is we're taking double stuff Oreo cookies and pulling them apart and scraping about a nickel size out of the center and taking a big finger of Vaseline and gooping it down in the center of it like in the middle of a donut hole, and then we're squeezing the cookie back together and putting it in the Oreo thing. Hey, Steph, you want an Oreo?
Yep. Especially not a double stuff.
Do you know what you would look like eating that cookie? My dog with a mouthful of peanut butter.
Danny.
Peanut butter I could do. Vaseline, no.
I'm not telling you I'm giving you peanut butter. I said your mouth would look like my toothless dog eating peanut butter.
Danny.
My teeth, thank you.
I imagine it's a lot like castor oil, though.
Danny, on Veterans Day, we're going down to Avondale. You got to come with me.
You need to talk to Mike. Mike's trying to pull this off. I got to go. We got to go to commercial.
Okay.
Thank you for calling in. I'm glad that you gave that point of view, even though Mike kept trying to change the subject.
Okay. Well, talk to me later, Mike.
Shut up,
Bye.
Variable Speed.
Bye.
Shut up, Mike.
All right, you guys, we got to go to commercial real quick. Going to change the pace a little bit. Little Richard's like, I need something a little faster this morning. You know what it is? Somebody needs to stick that little key thing in the back of Richard's back and wind his little short butt up some more.
Pull the string out.
Pull the string. You know what he reminds me of? Woody.
Yeah.
The little cartoon character?
Yep. Buzz Lightyear.
No, Woody.
I'm saying I'm Buzz Lightyear.
Dude, you couldn't fit in a effing space suit.
I'll do it.
If we had you, if the only thing we could barely fit you into is a handicap porta-john. It's your choice, pink or blue, of course.
Man,
We'll be back, everybody. Here comes a little Richard. This song's for you. Give me that. Just for freaking fun.
Hey.
Hi.
What's going on? I heard you were going to go to commercial.
Yep, we're on commercial.
So I jump in. Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit. Okay, well, never mind.
Well, hang tight. As soon as you hear us come back, call.
Okay,
All
will do.
right, bye.
See you.
Yeah, I'm just disgusted when you left yesterday, my wife was sitting on the deck when she was reading all that.
Mm-hmm.
She started just reading to me, and I'm just disgusted. At religion now. I've always stuck to just the part of you have your choices for your religion to do as you wish. And I hate us now that I hear how they are, whether you I don't care. I just think it's 2016, man. How are we still living prehistoric? Get it? So this thing you're talking about, it's only internet watchable.
No, I think it's going to be on TV too.
Bye-bye.
I got to get in touch with the producer. There's a website now too. Let's try it. Boo 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 boo. Yeah. Dun dun.
I'm gonna punch in your eye.
Dun 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 dun. Dun dun.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So, what is new?
What is new?
Any new news? There's any news? There's any news? I know we're gonna get away from the Muslim stuff, but Alex is gonna call in. He had something he wanted to say, and we had already went to commercial, so he probably will call in on that one.
Okie dokie.
Hey, I saw a picture yesterday. There we go. That's good timing before I started another conversation, just for fun radio.
Good morning.
What's happening, man?
What's going on? I want to go back to what you were talking about before the break, Sharia. Sharia law, if that's all right. You want to talk about that stuff?
Yeah. I mean, because you probably have everybody has a point of view, and I got you. Mike lived there. Mike sees it the way he wants to see it. I'm the kind of guy that when I'm disgusted, you're not going to change my mind.
No, I mean, you know my point of view because we've discussed it before. Hell, I did an entire show on Just for Fun Radio devoted to this topic.
I'm disgusted after reading what they have done to their own women. Here's every one of the women should run. Let these idiots die because they will never procreate again.
Yeah, it makes absolutely no sense that we have, feminists in this country that are defensive and supportive of Islam when you consider the treatment of women in that regime.
How about this one? The gay and lesbian community right now are not wanting to support Trump because they're saying that Pence, I almost said my last name, Pence is against the gay and lesbian population being able to marry, which, whatever. I mean, if that's what they believe. But how are you supporting Hillary and how are you supporting Islam when you know they can't stand gay and lesbians? You know that they hate women. They do what they do to women. And if you're a lesbian, you're supposed to be pro-woman. It's shocking.
Here's the thing: they're supporting a candidate. The women, the feminists, the LGBTQ community. They're supporting a woman whose foundation takes hundreds of millions of dollars from nations that persecute women, that murder gays. In Islamic nations, they'll throw gay men off of roofs, kill them. That's how they execute them.
Shocking.
And they're behind this woman. So I always like to talk about numbers, and we'll talk about how big I think the threat is that we're ignoring. Pew Research, we've talked about this. Pew Research did an on-the-ground study in 38 Islamic nations. They couldn't go to the worst nations because they weren't safe to go in there. So I can't talk about worst case scenario, but let's talk about best case scenario in Kazakhstan. In Kazakhstan, which has a healthy Muslim population, but they're considered moderate Muslims. Only about 10% of the Muslims in Kazakhstan support Sharia law. Okay, so let's say 90% of them oppose Sharia law. Of those 90%, 12% of those people still support the honor killing of young women for crimes such as premarital sex. That apparently to them, premarital sex is a crime worthy of being killed. And that's best case scenario. You go to some of the worst countries they went to. They were in Afghanistan, where over 90% of the population believe it's perfectly justified to murder a young girl if she has sex outside of wedlock.
I'm floored at a woman can walk down the street by herself, and if she's raped by 16 men, it's her fault. She gets whipped in front of everybody with a leather strap and then put in prison.
And there doesn't even have to be evidence.
And okay, so the woman's just walking down the street. 16 guys say, "Hey, man, I want some of that," and they rape her, and it's okay.
Yep. There's a video. I won't post it because it's remarkably awful and graphic. But it's a woman. There's a number of these, obviously, but this one in particular is a woman who is accused of rape, and she is beaten and beheaded in the street while the police stand there and watch it happen.
Yeah, and they're saying, and Mike, you've talked about this before, that there's supposedly some areas in some of our states in the United States where cops just don't even want to go in there because of this law, right? This neighborhood kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, why do police, like, not a domestic, but something where you would have to press charges? Well, they're not going to press charges against each other because in Sharia law, it's not constitutional law. It's not based that way.
Your dumbass comes here, you got to abide by our laws.
Well, here's the thing: you say it's not constitutional law. Let's extrapolate it out. Let's use London as an example, because there are in London Sharia zones.
Right.
Now they're not recognized by law, but the police refuse to go in there. The media won't even go in there to film what's happening because the media are scared to go into these zones. Right. So it doesn't have to be recognized by law. It's so terrifying basically to go in there that they get to have their own zones and police them the way they want to, and no one's willing to step up and stop them. We can't allow that to happen here.
Oh, I agree.
But we are allowing it to happen here.
Well, I don't know if it's something we're actually allowing or that it's just they have momentum on their side.
They obviously have momentum on their side, but if our authorities, or even the people, if it comes down to it, even if the people aren't willing to step up and do something about it and put a stop to it, it's going to happen. It's going to take hold, and it'll be like London or France or London, Paris, Amsterdam, where these Sharia zones have taken hold, and now there's virtually nothing people can do about it.
Look, listen, I'm getting multiple people right here. I got a listener saying if it's part of their religion, apparently it gets to overrule our laws. Another listener says, sounds like to me our government is pushing for these zones as well.
I don't know about that. I know obviously that the people on the left are, I think, a lot more tolerant of it than say people on the right. I look at the overall threat. I look at other nations as an example of what's going to happen. I look at the 1,600% increase in rapes in Sweden. People, women here, well, I shouldn't say women, some certain activists on the left say that we live in a rape culture here in America. You want to see a rape culture, go to Sweden and look at their increase in rape since they opened their borders to immigrants from Islamic nations. You want to see a rape culture, just go over there and you'll see one.
I would like to add this, though, being that I do know quite a few and everything. And look, remember, have you ever seen a movie about the Nazis where they went to the Germans and they said, you know, do you love the Fuhrer? And they went, Sieg Heil, Sieg Heil, because they were scared to death to get killed or beaten or whatever. That the same thing kind of occurs in the Muslim communities. When you were saying that 80 or 90%, whatever the number was, of people believed in this type of killing, this ritual killing. Well, a lot of it is that these folks, especially the women in a lot of these Muslim third world, fourth world countries, are not educated. So it's
similar to the very same story we had this morning about, well, the Democrats are for us poor people. Ignorance has become such a huge factor in every discussion we have.
Yeah. Ignorance is a tough one. It's an ugly word, but it doesn't mean.
Well, you can't call them stupid. Ignorant is the only word. Ignorant meaning they don't know. Ignorant is the only, or what word can I use? Lacking of intelligence. I can't, if that insults them, if I call them ignorant, it's insulting. What word? I got one smart guy on the phone. One semi-smart guy sitting to my right and another semi-smart guy to my left. Sorry, Steph. But
semi-smart.
My question would be, what word can we use?
Mike's saying that they live in fear and so they comply. It's compliance, forced compliance is what.
Look, man, I've eaten dinner in Afghanistan with my interpreter, with Mahira's family, and let me tell you something. You guys can sit here and say, "Oh, 16 men can rape a woman and all that other stuff." Let me tell you something about his wife. She ran the household just like any other house, just like in the United States, just a different language.
But just because they're not practicing, it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. If a bear poops in the woods and I'm not there to see it, does that mean he really did it? You can downplay this all you want, military Mike, but the fact is it's happening.
Yeah, well,
if it happens to one, it's happening too much.
Okay, here's the thing. And then I'll stop. I've lived it. I've seen it. I didn't just read about it. So
but it doesn't change the fact. It doesn't change the fact that it's happening. Whether you want to acknowledge it, whether you want to say you've seen it, it's happening, which is inhumane to any human being.
Okay. I mean, what about India?
Nobody's saying, we're not talking about India now. Nobody's saying anything great's happening there either.
The law in India is if you have to have like 7 witnesses to a rape. I mean, is India
right now in this conversation that you're trying to change? Is India invading our country?
No.
Okay.
Are Muslims invading?
Well, the way our president running lady is, that is what we're faced with.
Right. Here's the difference, I would say, between Hindus and Muslims. Hindus aren't rampaging around the globe causing, terrorists.
Yeah. Did Dairy Queens all of a sudden show up to Paris and run over somebody in a truck? Delivery.
Yeah. It wasn't Hindus attacking Charlie Hebdo. It wasn't Hindus blowing up the World Trade Center. It was
Christians.
It was radical Islamists. Listen, I don't cut the Christians any slack either. You know that.
I know. That's why I said it.
Here's the thing. They curtailed their aggression. Right? They quit running around the globe murdering people hundreds of years ago.
Yeah, it's just a timing issue.
The radical Islamists are still at it.
Look at the level of sexual predator, cases that were hidden by the archdiocese of the Catholic religion just, within the last 20 years.
Absolutely.
And that's, I mean, if you think about that and
see, my whole argument is it's 2016. We're not cavemen.
Well,
we're not cavemen. So I don't even want to say 20 years ago it was acceptable that a Catholic church was hiding that, but shouldn't we be smarter than that by now? Like, aren't we past the free love? We didn't realize napalm was going to do what it did. I mean, aren't we smart enough now?
Obviously not.
Well, we shouldn't. We shouldn't tolerate any of this from any religion whatsoever, or from any people whatsoever. And we're at a point in this country where, if something unpleasant collides with political correctness, we for some ungodly reason, we've decided to stick on the side of political correctness rather than stepping up and saying something and addressing the problem that's head on and saying enough's enough.
Right. Right.
Now I want you to read that, Stephanie. Okay. Don't go anywhere. Listen to this. A listener just typed.
Naturally, everyone that is Muslim is not extremist, but unfortunately, the ones that are wanting to change our Western civilization are a majority of the extremists. They want to change our freedoms and our structure and have us abide by their laws.
Laws, probably.
Laws.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
That's-
here's
But
what
she's talking into the phone and she's driving.
Yeah.
Keep going. Hold on. Let him finish. Let Steph finish this. I didn't.
But they're abide by their laws. That's their ultimate goal, not the sweet family that Mike said around.
Sat around. You
Sat
have to remember talking into
had-
an iPhone.
And had dinner with over in Afghanistan, unfortunately.
Okay, here's what I say to that. There, of course, they're not all extremists, but let's look at the numbers again. Let's go back to actual statistics. 3 billion
Facts.
Muslims. Is there 3 billion Muslims on the planet? Right. Best case scenario.
There's 4 good ones.
No, what? Yeah. Best case scenario. 11%. Only 11% support the honor killings of young girls for crimes such as sex out of wedlock. That's a pretty extreme. Hold on, that's a very extreme viewpoint, and that's best case scenario 11%. Okay, so of the 3 billion.
No, there's not 3 billion. That would be half of the population of the planet. There's about 1.5 billion.
Let's say 1.5 billion at say, let's average it out and say 10%. That's still 150 million extremists on the planet.
That's
and
right.
That's best case scenario.
And that's 149 million too many.
Then you move to places like Afghanistan, where over 90% of the population believe in these extremist views, and that 150 million climbs very rapidly.
That's right.
It's a threat.
I got from a listener, anything more than 1% is too much for me.
Well, where are these 150 million terrorists?
Nobody had to use the word terrorist. We're talking about Muslims. Nobody said terrorist. We're talking about Muslims.
Well, he said extremist.
Well, that still doesn't necessarily say they have to be terrorists just because they're an extremist.
Well, an extremist Muslim would be a terrorist, wouldn't he?
Not necessarily. Would a jackass on a microphone be Mike? No, but you can't just compare apples to oranges when this conversation's about Muslims. Nobody said terrorist. Nobody was using the word terrorist right now.
No, I use the word extremist, and because I believe justifying the honor killing of a young girl
is extreme
for what I consider to be a non-crime is remarkably extreme. And that's just one example. Here's another example. Of the Muslims living in America, again, according to the same research data by Pew, of the Muslims living in America, 27% believe that violence against Americans is justifiable in order to enact Sharia law.
I got another listener that just said they're hiding and waiting, just waiting their time here in the United States to take advantage of us. No different than what the Soviet Union did in the 60s. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, we can bury our heads in the sand and ignore the problems just like they did in France and Germany and the UK and Sweden and the Netherlands. And we can ignore it, Mike. You can sit there and say, yeah, well, where are all the terrorists? Go to these countries, look at what's going on. Terror doesn't just have to be putting a bomb in a car and driving it up to a building.
Everybody look up the definition of terror. Terror does not say C4 dynamite or terror, pipe bomb. Yeah. It's anything.
Terror can be a 1,600% increase in the rate of rape in your home city. That is also terror. So you ask where all these terrorists are, that's where they are.
Steph, you got something?
The fact that their Bible, their laws, everything is written totally against everything that our country was built on is the issue here. They want to change that.
So
that's from a listener.
I'm telling everybody, I'm gonna get this page that my wife's been reading on Facebook and let y'all read what these women are saying, and it will change your entire viewpoint. It's just like anybody that wants to say homeless people are trash and homeless people are bums. And I told everybody, well, why don't you come get on that bus with me and come meet some of these cats? And then when you start seeing that some of them suffer from some mental conditions, not all of them are drug addicts. And then when you start seeing some of them that's just lost their jobs, lost their wives, lost their kids, and ended up being there for no other options of there's nothing else. We watched two guys that lived in an RV that was just a falling down RV and some in basically up in the trees in the woods. You know, I called them our two grandpas because they were both over their 60s and having to live like they were living. And you can have your train of thought, or I mean your choice of thought, while you're driving, drinking your Starbucks coffee, going down the interstate, playing on your phone in traffic, sitting in your nice car. But then when you come see us having to feed these guys that have a rope around their waist to tie their pants up because they've lost so much weight, their pants are falling down, and or somebody like us gave them some pants and it just didn't happen to be the right size, but they're going to wear them because they don't have nothing else. When you start seeing all that, it changes your mindset. Well, same thing. You start reading this Facebook page of what these women are writing, and it puts you in the mindset of what these women have to deal with. It's absolutely disgusting. If you think you stand for our justice system, how can you support this? If you want to hate Michael Vick for fighting dogs because that's so inhumane, then how do you support this? This is inhumane.
If you support women's rights, how can you possibly support
Yeah, how can you support this if you even dare want to stand up for women's rights? All right, man. We're gonna do a subject change before you hang up. How you liking that? How you liking that camera, dude? I see you using it.
It's been fun. It's all right. The biggest, I like the live streaming aspect of it.
Yeah.
The problem is I run into everywhere people have meetings and town halls. I run into damn signal problems.
Yes.
So I end up having just to record it and then upload it later.
See?
The live streaming would be great if
you had it.
Better service everywhere.
And see what we found the other day, we were doing a live broadcast. Where we was going to be a customer appreciation day. Yeah. So we were signed into their Wi-Fi. What'd we do, Mike? 9 o'clock we signed in. Yeah. We had great Wi-Fi till 11.
Everybody showed up.
11:30, 11:45-ish. And about 11:45. That's right. Everybody got there and started tying into the free Wi-Fi. And then we would have moments where we'd see the encoder say, losing signal. Now we had my phone out there streaming from its own Metro signal. So we were listening to it and it never lost sound. But what happens is when we start losing a weak Wi-Fi, if you word it that way, my bit rate goes down. When the bit rate goes down, the quality of what people were listening to got a little not so good. In other words, the clarity of the music started getting to be lower grade because my upload was getting weaker, if that makes any sense. It's like a car starving for fuel, if you can get to my meaning.
It gets downsampled. It shrinks the the throughput of the stream it tries to keep it alive by effectively making it a smaller signal.
That's right.
But yeah, it's been good. I can hook it up to my cell phone and stream that way.
Yeah.
But even yesterday, where I was, I had no signal even over LTE. So it's a great camera. Don't get me wrong, it's fantastic. It's 4K camera, does 720p cuts. It's brilliant.
Yeah, I'm going to get one just right now. It's coming on that Christmas time.
Yeah, that's right. Ask for one for Christmas.
Well, my choices here's my choices. My choices is the i7 or this. And the biggest thing with the i7 is my wife we have to buy her a phone.
Scott, you have an i7.
Well,
your MacBook.
No, but I'm talking about but I'm talking about to be able to just have in my pocket, whip out and do video and
the iPhone 7.
Yeah, the iPhone 7.
Okay, so I thought you meant
no, I'm sorry.
i7 PC.
No, trying to decide on the i7, the iPhone 7 Plus, because I have to buy the wife a phone. So it's either we're going to spend the $200 to totally replace her phone through the insurance, or am I going to go ahead and get the new phone, and then next year if the 8 comes out, a few months after the 8 comes out, I'll buy the 8 and then give her the 7, because my phone's fixing to be paid off, her phone's fixing to be paid off. So we're trying to decide what we're going to do.
It's a good phone. You just got to make sure you can still hook up everything to it that you need to hook up.
Yes.
Because they removed the headphone jack.
Yeah, and they make a lightning port that still has the headphone jack. You just have to now carry one more thing in your pocket.
Right, but you also have to research and make sure that that connection supports what you want to plug into.
Yes.
Because while it may support headphones,
Yes.
it might. I don't know if it supports a microphone.
And I know that's what I got to look into.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
It's a good phone though.
Ooh, well, you can hear that back feed. All right, man. Well, thanks for calling in. We're gonna shoot off the commercial.
All right, guys.
All right, thank you. All right, everybody. When we come back, no more Muslims. Wow, we can only wish for that. We'll be right back.
Hey, Casey.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? I love these. Justin James Comey died in a car accident tomorrow. Can't believe I have to suicide you.
I can't wake up this morning.
Would offer you a monster, but I know you're against that.
Look, everybody, that's my soundproofing. I got to put my soundproofing up,
Nice.
which will, in theory, look like that on the wall. Let me get my finger right. There you go.
Did you want a monster?
No, I'm good. Thank you. I got a tea at McDonald's. But that's enough caffeine to keep me going this morning.
I got some Popeye's chicken yesterday for everybody at the house, you know, and I ordered a gallon of sweet tea.
Never had Popeyes. We still say we need to
Really?
do that one day.
And get
Good morning.
this.
Thank you for coming in.
The sweet tea came in a bag. It's so weird as damn thing.
bag?
Yeah, I wouldn't open it.
What's beeping? Is that you? I'm looking at the door. I'm looking at the camera because I hear bing. I'm like, I don't see anybody coming in the door.
Little Wayne.
Black
So how
Lives
goes
Matter.
the,
Yeah. I was seeing
Well,
on
I've been
Instagram.
busy this week.
Yeah, I figured
I've
you
been
were.
out and about all.
So I didn't know if you wanted to go with that
Stay in
next.
contact with everything.
I'll send you the.
I don't know. Do we just totally change? Get off of all.
I'm just ready for Tuesday to get here.
I was asking.
Okay, let's
You
see.
want me Tuesday day?
Yeah.
You got anything good?
Maybe it's a couple hours, just maybe up here at the, where the Kroger is.
Want me in the right direction?
Okay.
Give me what
Yeah,
you want me to
that'd be good. I'll
spend.
break
Like
it.
a bullhorn.
Human.
Hey, Janice was also asking us if we can, the day of the election, like go shake some signs. My only downfall is, I said, I got a show that night.
Yeah.
So if Crystal goes and does it, I got to be here with Zay, but I got to get you guys set up. So I don't,
Yeah.
I mean, I understand. I want to help her, but in the evening times that she needs the help,
Yeah,
Gotta be
just
here
like
for
during
this.
the day. I think during the day is better than the evening, honestly.
Yeah, well,
A few hours, don't have to be all
can't
day.
really see me at night.
Mm-mm.
I'm a
That's
dark
true.
skinned feller.
That's right. No one can see that whiteness, those white legs.
Pick on my legs.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's funny. The Republican Party called me, wanted to shake signs. Too,
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's probably
I'll
not going
take
to happen.
that.
You know that article about you, right?
Uh-huh.
It goes.
Yeah, right.
oh, we call.
I know.
I was like,
Now
God.
listen, when we come back, I got a serious subject that we have to talk about.
Fag bags.
You wasn't supposed to. You could ruin a grape.
That makes it a raisin. Just saying.
I like raisins.
Or a prune. No, what is a prune? That's
Okay, here. I want to talk about this too.
No, we're going live.
She posts pictures every day
Mike.
like this.
And we're live.
Every day.
Mike,
What? Jesus.
focus, Benoit balls.
Freaking Target of your damn
He saw boobs
affection.
and it was over with.
Freaking Target of his affection today.
I just expect
And butt
professionalism
cheeks.
out of you.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I was about to
You-
say, where'd
you're
that come
never-
from?
So listen, I got a serious question, and maybe Alex can answer this because
You want us to leave? Or
no, because you
Hey,
picked.
they got this thing going on.
No,
Like,
God, Mike
Alex
is such a
calls
dick
and-
today. You picked on Alex for this very topic. I have to make a decision for carrying some of the gear that I have to carry. Do I get a man purse or do I get a fanny pack?
But
What
gear-
is more gay the man purse or the fanny pack, guys. I have to have one or the other.
For what equipment?
Well, because I've got all this really cool stuff to be able to do the video stuff with my phone. But
Okay.
I mean, I have to carry
How about
some
a
of the stuff to do
backpack?
it.
Yeah. What about a backpack?
Well, then I'll look like Mike.
Okay.
Backpack don't have section off stuff, and it's actually larger than what I need. Like I've got a backpack that carries all my bigger, like when I'm carrying this camera setup, I've got a backpack that carries, that does all this. But I don't need to carry a lot of big bulky stuff. A lot of the small stuff is for doing video with my phone. So
take a camera bag.
So that's what I'm looking at. I do have 2 bags that I'm gonna go grab these 2 bags real quick while y'all talk about this.
Oh Lord.
No, Richard, little Richard, we will ask this question from you in a second. So come on, guys, and Steph.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you the honest goodness truth. I'm not wearing a fanny bag, fag bag, whatever it's called. I think it's important to realize that Scottie did notice or did go ahead and say that which is less gay, meaning he understands that both of them are
either way, he doesn't win.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I personally, I think there's cool.
No, but I'm asking because I need to know before I go walking like through Old Town Conyers. Well, anywhere. See what it is I've got this nice military backpack. It's super cool. We got it from Venom Tactical. Super great guys. The backpack's amazing. Mike's looked at it. He's like, dude, that thing's got everything you could want, and it's great. What? You're the military, dude. Why are you going to roll your eyes at me?
I wasn't even looking at you, dude. Man,
wow.
Stephanie, say something stupid so he starts picking on you.
So look, I've got this one.
We've been together all.
I got this bag that's more of that I bought for carrying my iPad.
How are you gonna wear the bag?
Well, does it matter?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm asking all these questions.
No,
so
wear a backpack backwards.
So if I walk like this,
no,
is that gay?
Yes.
Wear a backpack backwards.
So if I wear it like this, is it gay?
That's
even more gay.
That's Euro gay.
And if I wear it like this, it's super gay.
No,
how the hell do I carry all this? Okay. Now here's my other thing. Here is my old camera backpack.
Yeah, that looks like a little kitty backpack.
But it does. It looks like a little kid backpack. But it's designed for carrying the Canon Rebel, and I mean it's sectioned off.
So bad.
Get the little Panda
it's
Bear
designed.
backpack.
Is Zaylee gonna be with you? Is Zaylee gonna?
Yeah, am I gonna take Zaylee to wear this backpack?
Little mini gaffer.
It looks like a kid backpack.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you have Zaylee, it looks like you're carrying her backpack.
Yeah. Get a Panda Bear. You seen the Panda Bear backpack?
Yeah.
Do you understand my pain? What am I supposed to do?
Do you actually own a fanny pack though?
Yes.
I used to have one years ago, and somebody stole it from me.
Like
Uncle Buck, or is it Uncle Mike? Which one's the one that makes the gun bags?
Uncle Mike.
Uncle Mike. So I had a really cool fanny pack that my Glock fit in, so that it was a rip away. So if you were wearing it,
don't go in the same size.
Well, because I was able to carry medication, wallet, everything like that. But then you could also pull it really fast, and it had a space that hit a gun in there, so you didn't. So if anybody ever walked up, you have your gun concealed. But yeah, somebody stole that one from me.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So does everybody see the pain here, dude? I've got to figure out something.
Stolen.
I can't even imagine giving it more thought than you have already.
Because I do not want to go walking around the streets
of Conyers,
of any streets.
I don't think you're gonna
wearing
be able
a
to help
merce.
You're afraid of looking gay. Too late.
But that's the problem: is where do you go? How do you wear it? What do you get away with?
Well, I mean, if you want to be a badass, you're gonna have to wear some freaking like Venom gear or something, you know. If you want to,
so I'm just gonna have to keep toting my tactical backpack with me.
I bring my bag everywhere.
But I also watched you the other day when you needed something, and it took you 20 minutes, old lady. Well, my headbuds are down here somewhere, and he just starts pulling out. Well, these are the crackers from last January, and here's my condom from high school. I mean, and I'm just like,
ha ha ha! I didn't wear condoms.
Did you actually have the earbuds? Yeah, they're down here somewhere. I said, I feel like you're digging for dinosaurs. What year are we in?
Now he just did an impersonation of me. Let me do an impersonation of Scottie. Where are my earbuds? Oh, I don't have them. Where is the little
No,
jack
no, no. I
to
did
go
not
from-
ask where my earbuds was.
Crap, I don't
I said-
have any.
I said the words, Mike, he's trying to find earbuds. I said, do you actually have earbuds or do I need to go get the ones in my van? I said, I just accidentally left them in the van. He's like, no, I have some, as he continues to dig.
And did you wear them?
No, because you actually was able to dig deep enough to find yours.
I know. I said, did you wear them?
Yes.
Did you enjoy them? They were
Well,
sexy.
It's not like it was dinner or nothing. I mean,
well, I mean, they were good, right? They were.
They were okay.
And how did you plug that?
They
into your
sounded
board?
10 times better than those headphones you're wearing.
Okay. How did it plug into the mixing board?
With an adapter.
And where did you get said adapter?
Because I called you before you left your house to ask if you had one because I drove off and left
So
mine.
what you're saying is his backpack's like that game they play with the women, you know.
It
name
is.
Something.
I'm
and
telling you,
he's got it
dude.
in there.
If you
But it's
need
in
it,
there.
if you need it, it might be in there.
It's
It
in
could be
there.
a half-eaten Twinkie, but it's in there.
It's in there, man. I'm telling you.
Hence the reason if you needed something in a hurry, you may not find it.
that's in a special pocket, so I can get to that pretty quick.
I'm not talking about your gun. I'm talking about if I needed something in a hurry. Say
Why do you need something out of my bag in a hurry? Right? I mean, is that a legitimate question?
The point is if I needed to be in a hurry to do a lot of video and I can't tell somebody, could you stop what you're doing? Let me find my stuff.
So that's why
I can see you saying that.
Oh my God, never mind.
So
Okay.
which one are you leaning towards?
I don't know.
The purse or the
no. I'm not
the
leaning towards
fanny
anyways.
Gay
Is
or
it gonna
gay?
be like the regular fanny pack, or are you
I
gonna
got
try to
from
find you
Alex,
a nicer
buy a
one?
nice Coach bag and say F it.
No.
I got from
just
Brett. If
borrow
I
one of
see
Alex's.
I got from Brett. If I see you wearing a fanny pack, I will point at you and laugh. That's if I don't knock you down for being gay.
Mhm.
See, it's that question. It's just a question
You're
of
putting a lot of thought into this.
because I have to make a choice. And it's like, damn, dude. I told my old lady, I said, I feel bad because I bought this nice backpack. It carries all my big gear.
Did you call Crystal an old lady?
What?
Did you just say old lady?
Yeah, I say it all the time.
Okay.
He
So-
calls her that all the time.
Okay.
That's my old dude right there.
Okay.
So-
I'm sorry. It just that caught me off
No,
guard.
but I say to her, I got this nice backpack, and when I'm going to do an event and I know I'm gonna be there all day and I'm carrying my monopod and all the other stuff, yeah, taking that backpack's great. But if I'm just running to go see sponsors, there's times I need to video stuff, and I don't want to just video with just a normal phone because then it just looks like you're videoing from a normal phone, no different than anybody else, even though it's better than both their droids, but the video quality.
I don't know. Why don't you ask the sponsor?
How
what
about
they would
Mike?
rather you show up
How about
with?
Mike actually admitted? Mike actually admitted at the event the other day that he needs a new phone. I'm proud of him for acknowledging that.
Yeah, it's
Well, I mean,
getting up there.
you know,
I'm
puts a
gonna
quarter in
throw
the
it.
machine, turns it.
Still got the rotary dial.
I like rotary dial. I always had fun with the rotary dial phones. I used to sit there and just go wiki 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 1 1 1 1 1.
You didn't have many friends, did you?
Not growing up.
I didn't think so.
I was a special child.
Little Richard, I have a backpack that is held diagonally across your chest, and it's dark green.
Yeah, that you can only get that at the little people.
Alrighty.
You have to
Is
go to
that
Oz to
Is
get
that for toting a baby, or is it really a backpack? Because wouldn't that be a chest pack at that point?
Yeah, that's
that-
one of those Bjorns.
That's right. But that small backpack you got would be like too big for him. So
But
Yeah.
I'm saying
without
me
Richard.
carrying that backpack would just be like, that's strange. That's why I never used it much for
that's
carrying my
strange,
camera.
but wearing a fanny pack, is it?
I don't know. That's my point. Well, the fanny pack I would never have around my waist. I would just have it thrown over my shoulder.
You know, Mike Stabile, Sensei Stabile.
Yeah.
He's worn a fanny pack for.
Yeah, but you don't laugh at him. He'll whoop your ass.
Well, I mean, I do. I used to laugh at him and joke all the time, but you know, he carries in it.
Mike could
And
carry a fanny pack and you wouldn't know it.
I would carry a flesh tone one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
To go
that-
with those white legs.
If it went,
No,
went
man.
under his Dunlap
yeah, man.
and under his shirt, you would never even
You
know
never
he was
I
toting
have
it.
You just think I got a bunch of junk down there.
Alrighty then.
See how I
So,
got
what
that
else
in?
do we have to talk about this morning?
I don't know, man. Jacob, can you please stop with the freaking message board? Yeah, I can't use.
Oh,
any
I've got the
electronics
strap. The strap is across the chest, and the backpack is on your back. Duh.
Thank
well,
you,
the way
Alex.
you said it, no, that's Little Richard.
So have you taken a survey yet, Scotty? Why don't you just put it out there on
That's
Facebook?
what we did. That's what
Take
we're
a
asking
survey.
now.
Well, now, but take a survey. Say,
I set it up as
Yeah.
a question to put
Set
on
it up as
today's
a
show. Anybody else
question.
got anything else? Because I was trying to
Uh,
keep us off the Muslims and dirty bastards.
Yeah, I got about ABC News lifted a photo of New York City's fattest cat and posted it without permission. According to the photographer who's now suing the network, Stephen Yang is a professional photog who typically licenses his pics, but in his lawsuit, he says
I love when that happens, just for fun.
You cannot wear a fanny pack, dude. You can't. I swear to God, you can't do it. There are so many. Go on Amazon, do a search for small gear bag, and pick one out. And
I
if
saw
it's
a
not
brown
fanny-
canvas type that I like.
If it's not a fanny pack, then you're on the right track. If it is a fanny pack, you're doing something wrong. Okay.
Because look, you're doing the same thing. You're having to carry extra stuff, and it's like
Yeah.
I need to have the means so that when I get ready to walk out the house, it's all in one spot.
Listen, I don't care what people think of me. They want to think I'm gay, then think I'm gay. But when I'm just out and about, I have a nice Coach bag.
Yeah, man.
I decided I'm going to buy something nice, and so I went to Coach and I picked up a gear bag from them. It's not a purse; it's a bag. Carries my laptop. Will carry a few electronic bits, and I'm good to go. If I'm taking all my gear, I have a rolling. If I'm taking all my gear, I have one of those rolling Samsonite things
Right.
that I load it into and take it that way. Just go spoil yourself. Get yourself a nice bag. Make yourself look pretty.
Yes, sir, man.
But don't
get a fanny pack, huh?
fanny pack. All right.
All right, brother. Thanks.
See ya.
Oh man, the antics that are happening in the studio. But these are legit questions, and I wanted something to talk about that's silly on Friday, and it's Friday, and nobody has anything silly. But this fat cat. Here's the question. Here's the question that I've got, Stephanie, about your fat cat. If you post a picture of it on Facebook or anywhere on the web, it's no longer it doesn't belong to you. That's the web rule. The web rule is once you post once you post something on the internet, it no longer belongs to you. It belongs to everybody.
It belongs to the internet.
Stephen Yang is a professional photog who
Never trust anybody named Yang.
Exactly.
who typically
Or nobody at Yanks one.
licenses his pics. But in his lawsuit, he says ABC News used his shot of Samson, dubbed the largest cat in NYC at 28 pounds. That's a big cat.
No, it's
And
not
never-
the biggest cat. The biggest cat was over 40 pounds.
And never paid him a dime. According to the docs, Samson got famous for his size and also because his owner, Jonathan Zerbel, takes the enormous pussycat all over Brooklyn in a pet stroller.
In a Coach bag.
But the cat has on a fanny pack.
Yang
Roll
says
it in a Samsonite bag.
Look at my new Coors watch. Michael Kors.
Nice.
Michael
I love
Kors.
it.
Yang
That's
said-
very nice. I
Michael
love.
Kors.
I'm sure Alex has one.
Yang
You
says
too.
all that attention is why ABC News posted its story on August 12th with his jacked photo. The story's been shared more than 900 times on Facebook, and Yang is suing for a cut of ABC's profits.
Here's the
Did
problem.
you just say queer?
Here's the problem.
He was looking at you though.
If People Magazine you put an ad in for milk, and the milk company used the picture of the cat in the People Magazine,
That would go sour.
then the milk company would owe because they'd be trying to make a profit off of his picture. I could see this argument. But if ABC just did a story about the cat, I don't know that he could sue for that. If they got the picture off the internet and they're only doing a story about it, then I don't know that he could sue.
I'm
They're
gonna
not,
go with
like-
what the hell are we talking
Like
about?
they're not trying to. Well,
We're
you
talking
y'all,
about the fat kitty cat.
you two were too busy dancing around purses to listen to anything
I would
that was
like
being
to.
talked about.
What the hell are we talking about for 400, Bob?
Yeah.
28-pound pussycat.
That's a lot of cat.
But do you see my point? Unless somebody
Hey, I
used,
said pussycat now.
Can you
unless
imagine all them Chinese people going,
eat a lunch buffet.
It looks
I
like
don't
a
wanna-
lame bobcat.
So, anyways,
No.
well, that's the point. I don't know if Look at the picture that
Is it
Brett
a female?
sent me.
Is it a female cat or a male
Brett
cat?
sent me. He said,
I
"Here's an idea for your bags."
Yeah.
Do you see that picture? There's you a bag.
I hope with the name Samson, it's a male.
Well, you
Oh
never
my
know.
God!
never
Look at
know.
this one.
There you go.
Look at the first one he sent me. Steph, there's your bag.
All right, so it's a
Oh, Lord.
28-pound male cat.
That we think's male. We're not sure.
Well, male cats spray.
Right.
Yeah, for
Unless they're
territorial
fit. Well, even if they're fixed,
They can
female
still
cats spray too. Though.
reasons. Yeah, it is a territorial thing.
All cats. all
Um,
cats will spray.
so now let me get this right. Now they posted his pictures without like his. Excuse me, Jesus! What
was
the hell
that?
that came in? Freaking alien!
But it
I gotta
depends.
quit
It depends on how they
fucking dark
depends on
matter.
how they used the picture. Because if all they did was post it, he
It's not
has
their
no.
fault that it was
Yeah,
shared.
if it's on the internet, it's not his.
How did they get it? They just lifted off the internet.
Well,
You
how
know,
did
it
we get
doesn't
pictures?
say.
You hit the word copy.
Well, yeah, but you're not supposed to do that.
Oh no! Wait! Who says you're not supposed to
No,
do that?
you're not supposed to do that. Man.
Who says that? Any picture that is posted in the World Wide Web belongs to no one. Try it. Let's hear it.
I disagree.
Where is your facts?
Law.
What law?
Well, here I can tell you this. If there wasn't a law in place for that, then why is there royalty-free graphics?
I'm going to explain this one more time. If you will please listen.
No, I mean you don't have to explain.
No,
it again.
I
I'm not-
have to
I'm not
explain it because you're
stupid. I
well,
mean, I'm just-
you're not listening. You two were dancing around in your
What?
pretty shoes looking for a purse. The point is,
How did this
Hasty
get-
bastard.
How did this get put on us?
if
The whole purse
if
thing.
well, my point was y'all were
And
talking
the
about
whole thing was
purses,
about-
and
I know.
are you
royalty-free
listening, Mike?
laws.
Yeah.
Listen, if Milky Way decided to use a picture of Military Mike dressed up in heels and a purse, and they used it in a commercial ad, which they're making money off of it, that means they would owe you money. But if Milky Way's Facebook page just happens to share a picture that was already on Facebook, and all they did was copy it and share it, they owe you nothing. They didn't do anything. They're not trying to profit off your picture. It's the same thing with me making commercials. I can't do a commercial for Rob's and use Sir Mix-a-Lot's Baby Got Back because
Right.
technically
Right.
I'm now using somebody else's music for him to profit off of. So I have to go get royalty-free samples.
Mhm.
So there's a difference.
Well, another thing.
So that's what I'm asking you. Have you thought about how you're saying this question? Because yes, there is royalty free, but it depends on your usage for the picture. I can all day long take a picture of you and share it as many times as I want. If you posted it on the internet, it doesn't belong to you anymore.
And how is ABC going to be making money off of people sharing the story? I mean, it's not like.
Depends on how the lawyer paints it and the judge listens to it then.
Because I don't understand that concept. How are they getting profits off of a news story about a fat cat?
They sell the newspaper. They sell, it's a subscription-based website.
Again, it depends on how it's painted and how it's interpreted. But you don't own anything. Once you post it on the internet, it belongs to absolutely no one. That's why all these photographers that we know are they try to put that watermark on it so their name's in the picture. So if you do copy it, there's nothing you can do with it. I mean, you can share it. It's just going to say, JJ's photography on it. In Mike's case, it's a BJ's photography, but no comment.
He started to and stopped.
No, go for it, man.
Yeah, you may as well.
Mm-mm.
He's researching now.
Go for it. Research.
Well, I mean, he just really said it. Why would a photographer photo or watermark his photos? Because it's illegal to live.
No, it's not illegal. It is not illegal.
Okay.
Anything that is posted on the web belongs to the web. It no longer belongs to you. Why do you think the whole discussion of don't put stuff on social media if you don't want people taking it, copying it, seeing it, using it? Don't put it out there if you don't want it copied.
Right, because
It's not illegal.
If you put it out there and somebody lifts it and uses it, it's illegal.
No, only if they're trying to profit off of your material. That's why sampling music is illegal.
Well, yeah, I mean, I get that whole point, but that's what we're talking about, right? Somebody profiting off.
No, we don't know. Is it considered profiting?
I would think so. If they post it in a newspaper and they're selling the paper.
Depends on the use, which is the whole thing that I keep saying. Right? It depends on the use. And in this case, it depends on how a lawyer is going to be able to paint the picture to a judge. And then it depends on how the judge is going to interpret it. Mike.
What?
I did not mean to grab her butt. I thought she winked at me. The judge says, no, sir, the way the lawyer just said it, she sneezed. Well, I saw her eyes wink. No, both her eyes blinked. And Mike's like, dude, I was on the left side. I only saw the left eye blink. No, sir. If you'd have been standing in the front of her, you'd have noticed both eyes blink because she sneezed. Just for fun.
Hey, well, this got painful quick, didn't it?
No, crap.
All right, so
Mike does not want to be proved wrong in any fact today.
It's simple. If the imagery or the music or anything, if any intellectual property is protected by a patent, a copyright, or a registration of any kind, you can use it and share it non-commercially, and that falls under fair use.
Yes.
If you use it and profit off it, i.e., who was the news site that used his imagery?
ABC News.
So ABC took his photograph. They generated traffic to their site, which generates advertising revenue for ABC. So he's suing for that purpose. And that's the difference. If you use it commercially, you could be violating intellectual property law.
Exactly.
If that original content is protected by, a patent or a registration of some kind.
Exactly. Same thing with, I can go get my Just for Fun logo, trademark, copyright, all that stuff.
Yes.
Alex right now, if I went to do this, Alex right now could go to a t-shirt shop and say, I want to start selling Just for Fun t-shirts, and where Scottie's been using the drip lettering font for radio.com, I want to use the Lucky Guy font. And do you know he could do that?
Yeah, because it's a different font.
It's not the same. It's not trademarked.
Copyrighted.
It's not copyrighted. So
it's going to become a big deal, and we're going to hear more about it because the Washington Redskins, the U.S. Patent Office the U.S. Patent and Trademarks Office refused to re-register their trademark. That means that as of right now, anybody can go out and start making Redskins t-shirts and sell them because it's no longer protected.
With that being said, with that being said, about a year ago, I think Mike might have been on this conversation when we were talking about the NFL was at that time. I don't know where we stand now because of what you just said, but about a year ago, we were talking about the NFL is the only person besides Coke and like Walt Disney that has their name in particular trademark so that you're not supposed to use any NFL names. Was it me and you that were having that? I can't remember. We were having.
It wasn't us, but you're absolutely right. And
but those were the three. Those are the only three companies that had that in the world that said you cannot use their names in any fame and form or fashion. And that's why I was bringing up Just for Fun. As long as you changed the font, I couldn't do anything about it because I only had one patent, one copyright, one trademark.
And strangely enough, those are three companies that are very, very deeply embedded in the push to try and pass SOPA, the Stop Online Privacy Act, which is an absolute disaster. And if it ever comes up again, if you hear the word SOPA, write your congressman and say absolutely no.
Stephanie uses SOPA once a year.
Because SOPA will actually
I use body wash the rest of the time.
SOPA will end fair use as well. SOPA will put an end to fair use of IP also. So that would harm, that would harm you, Scottie, for example. It would harm me because if let's say we're doing a show and we want to show a clip, right now we're allowed to do that. We can show a clip and it's covered under fair use. If SOPA ever becomes law, we won't even be allowed to do that. We could then be sued for trademark infringement.
Right. And like right now, I can show a clip of a news footage on our YouTube, but I can't play any music because YouTube flags it as copyrighted protection.
That's right. Even though fair use allows you to use 30-second clips of music, people like Facebook and YouTube they're erring on the side of caution and saying,
nope.
Yeah, we're not going to let you use any.
Yep.
Even though the Supreme Court said, yeah, of course you can use 30-second clips, which is why, the Google Play Store and the Apple Music Store allow you to listen to a 30-second clip of a song before you buy it, because the Supreme Court said, yeah, that's perfectly legal. The record companies tried to block that. They tried to stop it from happening.
And see, with me, this is where arguments take place. Because with the radio station, my broadcast company pays all my royalties. So I can play any song. It's already, it's all being taken care of.
Yeah,
but
you pay a monthly fee.
Right.
And they cover all of your
That's
licenses.
right. That's me streaming my music and streaming to my app, but that is not through YouTube. So no matter if I try to explain to YouTube, hey, I'm a radio station, I got copyright, I'm okay, they're like, yeah, but you're not doing it on our end.
Yeah, which is ridiculous.
So that's why we can't do it.
To me, it's ridiculous. You should be able to send a copy of your licensing agreement with, I don't remember the name of your software.
Yeah, Shoutcat. Yeah.
But you should be able to send a copy of that agreement to YouTube, and YouTube should have a blanket cover for you.
That should be.
Yeah, he's perfectly legal.
He's legal.
Music.
That's right.
Yeah. It's crazy. IP law gets ridiculous at times.
I got somebody saying I got blocked from Facebook Live because music was in the background of my video.
One of my shows got taken down because I played a song, and their algorithm found it. They identified the song perfectly. They said, "Oh, we had to take you down because of this song." So I just went back and edited, cut it out, and re-uploaded the video. Right. But yeah, they're looking for it.
The only time we get away with any stuff on Just for Fun Radio's YouTube when it comes to music is if somebody's in the studio playing live. So now here's the question: like this morning, I played a live version of Savannah Webb. Right. Now, I don't know if it's going to get flagged. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Right.
But I get messages that says, like like one day I got a message saying Stranglehold, like it identified exactly what song it was. It was playing in the background. It says, this video has been blocked in some countries where copyright protection against Stranglehold has been set.
Yeah, they have it's not humans listening to it. They have these algorithms that they go through, they're scanning. Yeah, they're scanning the code, and oh no, look, we recognize this song. We're going to block you. There's no thought. Now, Facebook offer you a process to dispute it, and that's exactly what I did, because I played a 30-second clip. So I sent the paperwork into Facebook and said, listen, fair use. The Supreme Courts have determined this. Of course, I've not heard back from Facebook, and I probably never will.
Facebook, I mean, dude, look at me. I got locked out of Facebook. There's nobody to contact. Nobody answers these messages.
But yet they're supposed to have all these people working for them that make all this money, and
that's right.
Mark Zuckerberg.
And not one person returns emails.
Yeah.
Yeah. IP law. Yeah. We really need to overhaul it in this country. It's gone too far, and that's thanks to people like Disney and ESPN and the NFL. They've driven it to the point where obviously they want to protect their revenue streams, but it's come at the expense of everything else. Even to the point where, somebody's now suing because ABC used their photograph. I don't blame him, I guess. ABC.
Well, you know what it is? He's just trying to make his.
Yeah, if they're going to use his imagery, then offer him a cut of the money.
That's a point you need to think about.
Say, hey, we got 1 million clicks because it's the photo.
Let me give you a penny a click if that's the case.
Exactly. That would be the fair thing to do, I guess, in that case. But yeah, fair use. Remember your fair use rights, but don't expect them to be honored by anybody because they're all cracking down on it. It's
That's
ridiculous.
Right. All right, brother. Well, thanks for calling in.
All right. See you.
All right, bye. What you got going on, Mike? You got anything?
Yes, I was just reading a tweet from Rob Delaney. I don't know if you guys know who Rob Delaney is.
No, sir.
Ben Carson, remember when he did the brain surgery and stuff like that?
Yes, sir.
And people make fun. This is his tweet. People are always making fun of Ben Carson, but he did do brain surgery on me in 2006. And I'm here to say that potato, chim chom, Luna, pop, canoe, top, frimpy. Thank you very much.
What?
The dude that had brain surgeries. That's what the joke was. Steph didn't get it.
Wow. No, I didn't.
That was
Okay, watch this. Watch
that
this.
was bad.
Stephanie, I want you to hold on. Let me move this over here. Stephanie, I want to
bad.
prove a point of what just happened here. Okay, Steph, I want you, when I tell you to, I want you to say your full name. Don't give your middle name out. I don't mean it like that, but say,
I'll give my middle name.
I don't care, just whatever. I want you to take about 15 seconds to describe who you are with Just for Fun Radio.
Go. My name is Stephanie Ann McDaniel. I'm the redneck on Just for Fun Radio, Redneck Steph. I'm married to the roadie.
All right, watch this.
Uh-oh.
So here's what Stephanie didn't get when we were talking about the Ben Carson thing. We're gonna do a little bit of magic here. Bam, boom. Now, here we go. This is what Stephanie didn't get.
Over this dear fast and there way there enough for such no can there in it sounds just like me.
Hey, it sounds identical to every Monday morning show.
I heard the devil just say number 9. So
the devil went down to Georgia.
Now, I do know for a fact that Another One Bites the Dust backwards. It does say it's fun to smoke marijuana, and I will do this on commercial to prove it. But I do know for a fact when we play it backwards, you hear another one bites the dust. Hey, hey, another one bites the dust. But when we play it backwards, I know, and we'll do it again. Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey. All right, so let's see. Is it something that they physically do in the studio? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna get Another One Bites the Dust, and I'm gonna put it in here. We're gonna go to commercial.
Alex, can you fact check that, please?
Yeah.
Wow. I can't believe you, Stephanie. You giggled at that one.
No, I was laughing at a text message.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure you are.
Air 5.
Good job.
Good deflection.
I was laughing at what Little Richard sent.
All right, everybody, we're going to go to commercial. I'm going to try to get this rigged real quick so you can hear it, and we'll be right back. It's Just Fun in the Morning. Hey, everybody on video, I apologize because I got to mute this for a second because friggin' YouTube will block it if I don't. Hang on 1 second.
Not gonna get
All right, we're back, you guys. We're back. No, we're not back. I'm back on YouTube. I still got to go pee. We got like 3 minutes.
Get all like From now on, refer to me as Conquistador.
No.
Okay.
Mucho libre. He would definitely fall under Senior Peter.
Got that right.
Senor Peter.
El Nacho Peter. Jeez. Target of his affection today. Aw.
No, I'm the same no matter what.
Stay out
Why'd you cancel the show the other night?
Danny was sick.
Oh.
And I don't, you know what, if I know a day or two in advance, you know, I can say, hey, you're going to be my co-host, you know, and then we can talk about what we're going to talk about. If you just kind of throw somebody over there in that seat and say, okay, you're the guest co-host, they're going to be like,
Okay.
yeah, so I didn't want to do that to nobody.
Yeah.
And you didn't answer me back, so I figured you were just blowing me off because you're busy.
Yeah, this week's been, yeah.
I figured.
I mean,
Dude. I know you got the whole thing coming out.
Last day of early
Yes, I'm
voting.
so ready to.
Do you know?
I figured you
what
was
the-
business. You were businessing.
Do you know what your standings are yet?
You don't get any.
You don't get no information on that early voting.
Nope.
Unless
Am I
you're
going back?
But how are they releasing all this?
Well, let's talk.
Early-
Let's talk about that when we go back. But we got to keep him clean on some of it. You know what I mean? Because we don't
Yeah.
try to get him on the politics
Yeah,
stuff a whole lot.
yeah.
Yeah. Next
Well,
week though,
We'll just use you to ask
After
a question then.
after election, yeah.
All right, everybody, we is back. So we were having a conversation about how do we know where any standings are as far as how an election's going. And then Steph even said, then how do they know who's winning? How do they keep posting all this stuff?
Yeah.
Well, like I said last night late, I received a message from a friend of mine, and she basically was sticking to the fact of this world now has released information that it's all the entire election is rigged, and they already are announcing who won. And I'm trying to look at this article. I'll throw it up there, I guess.
Well, this is something y'all keep asking me about too. Is okay when you vote,
Right.
It is it's a public record.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
The information is at the Secretary of State's. If you go to the Secretary of State's website, you can pull it, but it's encoded, so you can't really figure out who is who. But the Secretary of State shares that with the RNC and the DNC, and the RNC and DNC use that to know who to target for elections. They've got these sophisticated programs that they've put, the RNC's put together, the DNC's put together. They're thousands of dollars to get. That's why I don't have it, because it's expensive. But you could look at I could pull you up if I had the software and see what your entire voting history was.
Now, see, does that bother anybody?
Yeah.
I
mean, yeah.
I was always under the impression it was private.
Yeah.
Here's
That's my
It's
thought.
not.
Here's my question, and this is in general to everybody. If it involves the government, and it is just, let me get it. Y'all are gonna Michael twist how I'm saying it, but if anything that happens with the police department should be considered an open record report, right? I can go file it because it's supposed to be free. Thank you, freedom of information. That's what I was trying to get out of my mouth.
Okay.
If you are getting EBT, I think your name should be on a list.
I do too.
Yes.
If you are on Medicaid, I think your name should be on a list for any of us to check.
Yes.
You want to hear
Should be.
something kind of along those lines? When you're in the military, when you're in the Army, and you're on flight status, it's listed in a monthly regulation. If you are on combat duty or being combat assigned, you're in a regulation that gets published every month.
So then why, even though I may not want to say militarymike voted Trump, it should at least say one more person voted, and it should be open forum. My only problem with saying that, though, is Mike was explaining to us that other states are not requiring people to have driver's license to vote.
Right.
So my only problem is if the Hillary Clinton campaign knew they were 50 votes behind, they would just send 50 more illegitimate votes to go vote.
Yeah.
Legitimate. Those bastards don't know who their family members are. No, what I was saying too.
Well,
is,
I mean, using illegitimate meaning not a legit person with a
Right.
legal identification /
well, look
social security number.
Wisconsin, I told you this, Wisconsin has early voting just like the rest of us, but you by law can change your early vote up to 3 times before the actual election.
Wow.
And I'm sitting there thinking,
I didn't know that.
how the hell do you, if it's
There's a couple of them.
if it's a secret freaking ballot, how the hell do they know one, where my vote is? I thought my vote was just like a tick mark, like you were saying, another one.
That's what I would thought.
So
I mean, would have
they're
thought.
going to dig in a pile, find my secret ballot, give it or destroy it, then use my new one. Then I can do that up to 3 times.
I had this
Holy
conversation
crap.
the other day. I really think we should get away from the electronic voting and go back to the punch cards because
I think you should go back to the punch cards.
when you go to the casino, where do you go to? The tables.
I
Because
have
the
no idea what the
machines-
hell that meant.
Because the machines are set. how they
No,
wanna be
hell, I
set.
go to the machines. I can't,
saying.
man. I get ripped on the
I'd
table.
rather have the odds of the cards, sir.
What would you rather play, blackjack, 21 or Texas Hold'em? What would you rather play?
You have a better odd at 21 or
Well,
blackjack.
obviously you got better odds, but I'm saying,
But it's
Jesus.
more strategic if you're having to play. It's like a game of chess if you're playing 5 cards.
I rather play Texas Hold'em. I win more at Texas Hold'em than I do
Your
at
odds are better for winning money.
yeah.
I've never really
Player
like Jeff Mathias goes to these games. I know we're totally getting off topic.
I'm
Jeff
fine.
Mathias goes to those. He plays.
Yeah.
And I've seen a few on television, but I'm not really into it. I think it maybe is like watching a football game. I think I'm better there watching it live than I am,
I tell you what,
watching it on television. Like a pool tournament on television sucks.
yeah.
Golf,
So
if I want to
just
see
like-
Tiger Wood hitting a hole, I want to see the one on RedTube
Uh,
and not on YouTube.
no, but you know what's really good to watch?
Steph has no
is,
comment.
Celebrity poker and stuff like that, because it slows down. It's not quite as strategic. People make mistakes, and you get to see their cards. Now, Dennis Rodman, when he came on, he freaking threw the cards in. They said he folded, and he was like, I didn't know that's what that meant, and blah, blah, blah. But for the most part, they have celebrities come in and play Texas Hold'em for charity. And it's cool to watch. It's funny. People make mistakes. God, if that's Alex, I'm
Just
leaving.
for fun.
Hey, as a member of a few organizations, we do have secret balloting in those organizations where you
Lou, you're
break the ball
Italian.
inside
We
of a
know about
box.
your secret organization.
No, those
Continue,
aren't
please.
those, because you don't get a choice, because there's only one person who makes that control, and
That's
that's the
right.
boss. Okay, so you have no clue what you're talking about. Second off, being a part of a couple of organizations that have little halls that you go to every once in a while, it's a secret ballot on certain things, and you could blackball somebody. The people who started this country used that method to figure out things, but they knew that they would need the popular vote to get people elected. That's why they came up with the Electoral College. So no matter how you guys figure with the votes, and if you're making a tick mark, it still comes down to where the electoral votes come from.
I want to get
So
rid
it
of
doesn't
all
matter.
that. I want every vote to be one vote.
Yes.
Yeah, but I understand that. But it's because the people in Delaware would not get the same amount of votes as people in California. Their vote would equal to the same as people in California, because people in California can vote that they want pot and illegal aliens and everything else, and everyone to worship a god called Jeebus. And the people in Delaware wouldn't have that same amount of votes. So it's hard the way that we have our electoral votes. I have a friend from India.
I know, but
and they say they have-
every United States citizen has that right. And I think when they
That's right.
start moving elections
But remember,
and changing it, it's no
everyone
longer
keeps on
fair.
forgetting that we're not just voting for the president.
Oh, I
We're
understand
voting
that.
for. That's the thing, is that most people do not understand. They think that it's a presidential election. I have to vote. But when you don't vote on the odd years and you let some schmuck in who goes against your values, then you're losing your rights right there. You have to vote in every single election.
Dude,
and put the
did
people
you
in that
hear?
you want.
Did you hear this morning when I was discussing a conversation that my wife had with some people? And I don't want to refer to people as white trash, but let's just say very, very uneducated. And the words were,
Yeah.
the words were, well, we only vote Democrat because they are for the poor people and the Republicans are for the rich people. And they're like, and my wife's like, but do you not understand that Hillary's a crook? And the words were, if Hillary was a crook, the FBI would have arrested her a long time ago. She wouldn't even be able to run for president. Donald Trump is the crook. And I'm thinking, y'all have been drinking the punch bowl, man.
Kool-Aid.
Like,
I agree.
who spiked the Kool-Aid at the Sadie Hawkins dance?
Agree.
Because somebody slipped something in your Copenhagen when you stuck it in your lip this morning. Why do people not see the bigger picture? Supreme Court, for instance.
In back home where I'm from in Long Island, New York, in a school district, Jericho School District, they were going to have the kids vote for who they thought should be president, right? So a majority of the kids started chanting Trump, Trump, Trump. So they said, oh, we can't have this because a minority of children might feel offended and threatened.
They should. The minorities.
Oh, shut up, Mark.
I put it on my Facebook. Look at it.
That is ridiculous.
You know, if it was the other way around, they would say nothing about it.
No.
Yeah, but if they're minorities, they should be getting picked on.
Clinton. Well, no, it's not that. It's not that. It's that they want people to think that the word Trump equals racism.
You were picked on when you were
right.
a kid, weren't you, Guido?
Mike, keep trying to change the subject. Let them talk.
Actually, Mike, I wasn't a Guido. I was a jock and I was a band geek. Okay.
Oh, I can see that.
Like,
Misha Peep. Yeah,
plain and simple, I used to get picked on by men. I was a minority because of my size and because of who I was. You know, I lived in a very rich neighborhood with a lot of rich kids
and a lot of Goombas
and Jews. No, I did not live in an area where there was a lot of Italians. We did have Italians in our neighborhood, but we were not the majority. We were the greasy, Italian.
I wouldn't have said that.
So, I mean, you might call us Goombas and everything like that, but we're from two different Italian worlds here, brother. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down,
because you're making the callers trying to say something, but you keep interrupting them.
Yeah, and it won't work. It won't work. I hate to say it. It won't work. So, but that's the thing is that they try. Like, remember over in Emory University when someone spray painted Trump on the sidewalk and kids went freaky?
Right.
Remember that? And it was, I feel offended. Oh my God, But people don't. What's another funny thing? How about this, Scotty? There was a person who was. He's not going to rally me, so it doesn't matter. There was a person who posted on Facebook about the World Series that there was 3 Ks up on a wall because they were marking how many strikeouts. And they're like, why was there the KKK symbol up on the up in Cleveland?
Because the grand
every time that there's a big a World Series, a big baseball game, and they do that, someone always questions it.
They do that. It means how many strikeouts there are.
Yeah, but everybody
there's a charity about how many strikeouts there are.
Yeah,
in a game.
But it's always it's always been a question whenever it's seen on TV as to why they do that. I think it's just to get a rouse out of people.
I don't think you can spell.
I think we should change the KKK to Krusty Kreme crackers.
Yeah.
Because then actually think we'll change it.
I like
that would be funny.
American. I don't like to be
American.
He's still going.
Yeah, he's still going.
Get off the phone.
Yeah, man.
Get off the phone. You got to go to Dropbox and take those 2 shows off there, so I can
okay.
have freedom on my Dropbox.
All right, man.
So just click and drag them, okay?
Yes, sir.
I told him.
Shut up, Mike.
Paisano, I told
I'm sure you did.
I don't have Dropbox on this
brother,
computer,
man.
so I'll have to put it on here. But no problem. I'll try to get on that
Have
today.
a great day, Stephanie. I'm glad you're feeling better. Mike, I love you no matter what I say.
All right, man. Have a good day.
All right, peace.
All right, bye.
Bye.
He's my Peter.
Did you see what Little Richard put in the chat?
No, I was too busy dealing with this
So-
idiot over here.
It is so hilarious.
It's like
Of
when he
Little
cuts
Richard-
Mike off. He's like,
It's
Little Richard has
Obnoxious.
never once
Obnoxious.
posted anything funny in his whole life.
this is actually funny. It's a picture.
Is that a picture of?
It's a picture
God.
of Steve Harvey, and it says, "I
Just
just
for
got hired."
fun.
Hey, Mike said if I call, he's leaving. So See you, fat ass. And you're welcome. and you are welcome, listeners.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'm gonna take my Michael Kors watch, and my Coach bag,
Coach bag.
and I'm going downtown, bitch.
Obnoxious. Go ahead.
It's a picture of Steve Harvey, and it
Don't
says,
forget
"I
the
just got
flag.
hired to announce the presidential results."
That's old.
Yeah.
That's
All right. So listen, here's that
But
another
it's
one.
funny.
Here's that another one bites the dust that I was talking about. Everybody, hang on, watch. So you ready for that? So watch.
What, dude? What are we doing?
He's playing it back.
I was showing you what it does.
Add reverb backwards.
Shut up. Just let me handle it.
Oh my God, we handle.
It's fun to smoke marijuana.
Wow, that's a reach.
It's like watching one of those ghost shows.
Yeah.
They're like, did you see
Yeah.
it?
Did you see that?
We used to have to
Did
do
you hear
that.
that?
Did
Did
you
you
We
hear
used,
that?
we used to have to do it with a record. We used to have to do that with a record player, though. It's different.
I mean, I can hear what you're saying.
What?
It says military. Mike
Nobody
buys
can hear what
marijuana.
it says. You keep being Krusty the Clown today. So, anyways,
Yeah, that was great. Military Mike buys marijuana. That's what I heard.
That's what I heard too.
for Catholic schoolgirls.
That's within that secret compartment there, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Military Mike killed a Girl Scout. See that? That's awesome, man. You got to watch that video, dude. That video.
funny.
Of course, he's not going to do it, but
I'm not going to play a video nobody's going to be able to see.
We can see it.
we can see it.
Yeah, and
Hell, you're just doing all that shit. With
doesn't matter.
The music.
Well, because I got listeners. It's called a radio show.
Oh, so we don't play.
It's gonna be a very green Christmas for Mariah Carey, whose
Aw.
services
What
don't
is she
come
growing
cheap.
bud or something?
But Saks Fifth Avenue
it's a
is
Mariah Carey.
Well, from what I understand, she's doing No Shave November too. So
Hey, be careful with those.
be careful with what.
Sorry, Steph.
Nothing. It's a joke. I'm Stephanie's feet, dude. She'll have a hard time getting her Velcro shoes on. They'll
She
get stuck
doesn't
to her
shave
shoes.
anyways. Why November shouldn't be any different?
Go ahead.
I do shave.
Your feet.
Yeah, I've eaten my feet. Whose services don't come cheap, but Saks Fifth Avenue is happy to ante up stop it, Mike, a sack full of cash. We're told Mimi's wheels up right now and Toronto bound to help Saks debut its Christmas window display here. MC's set to sing just 2 songs, but our Mariah stop it, Mike. Our Mariah sources say she's getting just shy of $1 million from HBC, the parent company of Saks and Hudson Bays.
I don't know who HBC is.
It doesn't say who HBC is, just that it's the parent company of Saks and Hudson Bays. So she's getting almost $1 million to sing 2 songs.
Well, I
Holy
mean, that's
cow.
about how much they pay me
Saks
when
Fifth
I sing.
Avenue.
That is insane.
That's about how much they pay me when I sing. That's why I don't sing.
Which we
No,
pay not to
no,
sing.
no, Mike. They pay you to put your clothes on.
I know it, and I'm
to
good
get
with that.
And to get out of the rich way.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. No shave
Yeah.
November. I'm gonna be raking in the bucks, baby.
So my dad sends out my mom and my dad start this text group with my brother, my brothers, my dad, et cetera, et cetera. And my mom's like, don't forget that it's no shave November for you guys wanting to grow a beard. So I pop out, look, I'm already working on mine. And my dad's like, no, you're supposed to have a clean shave at the beginning of November and go. I said, no.
That's not the rules.
Well, it doesn't matter what the rules are. No, mine, I've already started growing mine out, period.
Right.
And I did it from the last wedding that I didn't have to shave until whenever I got to shave again. So I'm just going to leave my goatee going just because I don't have a reason to shave it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you don't have to shave your face to start No Shave November, because if that was the case, women would have to start off shave their legs and feet.
And look at Stephanie.
Yeah.
You know?
Stephanie just admitted she's shaving her feet, which I think is pretty cool.
She doesn't shave her
my
feet.
feet.
They don't have a 4-wheel drive razor for that.
Can't you use one of those mowers with the blades?
Like the manual mower.
Take her foot and go get that Makita grinder I got up there and a zit wheel. That's right, man.
Those are the toenails, though.
She wanted to use my hair clippers the other day. I was like, man, I don't want you to put that back to my head if you use those on your feet.
Use those damn hair clippers, man. And that's just the top toe hair.
But now she uses Veet, which is the same thing that they strip the paint off the cars with.
Isn't that MEK, man?
I got some MEK at the house.
She used some goo off. She used some goo off the other day to clean her toenails.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Goo be gone.
It makes them turn up at the end. Ooh, wow. That's for kung fu. Can you imagine if hobbits knew kung fu?
Wouldn't be a lot of sore kneecaps.
I'm telling you, man. It'd be like, what?
Little Richard does kung fu.
No, man. Come on, don't get Little Richard started because he'll. You know what? That guy will do just about anything for a laugh.
Hey, Little Richard, do a little selfie, making fun, making fun of military Mike. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, that's disgusting. Jesus.
What is that, Mike?
Why would you put your hands on?
Hold on. I'm gonna put it where people on Facebook can see.
I thought we didn't post stuff. It's a radio show.
You're an idiot, Mike. Shut up. Are you just trying to get under my skin today?
What?
Tell everybody what that is. Our listeners.
No. You tell them. You're just being mean to me, so you tell them.
You have tried every way possible to disrupt everything today.
Well, I thought that's what.
Describe that, Mr. Gun Person.
Okay, it's basically a foregrip for a M4 setup or an M16 or a
AR-15 for the people
civilians. It's they came up with the Picatinny rails.
Try to censor what that holding device looks like.
Junk. A man's junk. I don't know what else to say. What would you say?
I don't know either.
You know, if you went to a urology clinic, this is what they would play with.
Here's my question, though. If everybody's on YouTube watching this, here's my question. Is the brown ones for smaller hand people and the black ones for larger hand people?
I do.
Casey,
now,
no comment. No comment.
Okay. I mean, I've always
Stephanie,
heard.
what is your opinion?
I mean, you don't say nothing.
So if it was yellow, it would be really tiny hands for Koreans?
Wow.
Or Japanese?
Homer Simpson.
So those mediums have got to be for Afghanis?
Are they where I don't see sizes, I just see colors.
I'm making the. How do you miss this joke?
No, I was actually being funny.
Oh, okay. I was lost there for a second.
I was actually trying to make a joke there, Scotty.
Okay.
There were two jokes
I don't
crossing,
see
and they kind of
don't cross the street.
I don't see size. You know, black guys have big junk. That thing. Okay, so. Dude, how can you shush me when you have
because I didn't say it the same way you just said it. You can't say it like that.
For an AR-50, the forward assist is a junk bag. It's a sex juice package. What would you? I'm trying to cut.
So that's my question: is the tan color for Mexican guys with smaller hands?
That's not tan though. That's olive. That's kind of.
I got sunglasses on. I'm just using. I'm making a joke, Mike. I'm making a joke.
Well, it wasn't funny. That's what
Italians. Is that for Italians?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Hey, okay. Lou, we have a forward grip for your M4.
What's the advertising line? What does it say?
See, what? The pervert. No, what? That is wrong. Who put that? It's called the tack sack, which I understand.
The tack sack.
But that comment
is that like the tax guy, the tax sack, and the tax man? Is that?
Whoa! Wait a minute. Hold up.
That went
small up, small up. Anyways, I just had to go there.
South.
It went south.
So funny, Mike.
Hey, so if it was white, one testicle would be larger than the other?
No, that would be a Scottie version. And every time you grabbed it, it'd go.
Okay. So with that being said, since the palm of your hand is smaller opening than the opening of your fingers, you would have to choose whether you want a lefty or a righty. So I want a white Scottie, and it has to be made for a left-hand guy.
Whoa, a white Scottie.
Why you are such a racist? He just ran into his microphone.
And I spit my drink back in my straw.
He just ran into his microphone.
How am I a
for
racist?
6 years?
Oh wait, who just ran it into the screen?
I did it on purpose.
Yeah, man. But the point was I was about to spew. I had to spit my drink back. I had to spit my drink back in my straw.
On Fridays. Oh my God, he just ran into his own microphone. Oh,
Yeah,
Stephanie, if you did that, we would be in trouble.
Yes, I
We'd
paid
have
for
to
these.
go
Y'all
through-
didn't.
You see, we'd have to go through a radio edit class
Yeah,
or something.
she just got reprimanded for hitting the screen.
Yeah, after.
Yeah, but he does it all the time.
Yeah, that's why he has the bad monitor.
I'm the bad mic. I'm okay. Hey, wasn't there a green light for veterans thing?
Yeah,
going
you
on?
were supposed to cover it today.
Yes.
I was supposed to go?
Yeah, I remember we talked about that yesterday.
Oh, I thought Crystal was calling in about it.
No, I
Oh.
told you
Oh, okay.
yesterday we
Yes.
needed to cover. I'd let you cover it because you're supposed to be the vet.
Yeah,
I'm
she's at work
supposed
and
to be
she
the vet.
can't listen
Yeah.
anymore.
There's a great big for you on the 28ers. Walmart. Oh, Walmart
Yeah,
sponsored.
Walmart is sponsoring it. Yes. Come
Okay.
on, Mike.
Do you know about
I
it?
know all about it. Yes.
I don't know about
Yes.
it. I'm
Yes.
sorry. I
On Veterans Day.
It's wait. Here's
Well,
what's
you're
stupid.
supposed to
November
do it.
11th.
Here's what's stupid. It's in our message storyboard.
Yep.
It was said, make sure you cover this. You're the vet. You should know about this.
Well, okay. Here, I'm
your
gonna be
turn.
honest.
Balls in your court.
Okay, here, I'm going to be honest. I did read about it yesterday, and I got to tell you, I'm a little confused on what it actually is. Okay, because look, I think, and I'll put it up there, the little LED lights that you can put on your porch and you can control them remote control. So green is for military, blue is for cops, red is for fire departments, yellow is if you're looking for an Asian hooker.
The rainbows for Midtown.
I just, what are they doing?
It's kind of like the ribbon thing, but they
So
want
it's
you to
just awareness?
Yeah, just an awareness. You know,
it's
one
just-
light in your house.
So I need to put up Christmas lights that just blink all the colors going across my front yard.
Yeah, man.
Then you'll be
Scottie's
covered.
got his Christmas lights up
look,
early.
Look, Gay Pride Week. I mean, I don't get it. I'm serious. I read all about this
He's got
stuff.
the purse.
You know what it says to put in your zip code and to light it. And basically right now they have 3.9 million people and it just keeps a count of them, which is cool. Hey, look, I like I said, the movie I'm in comes out today. It premieres today. We talk about vets. I'm all about vets. I'm the spokesperson for the Foxhole Sport Network, but I got to tell you, I just didn't really understand this.
What it is they ask you to put a green light in on November 1st and keep it in until November 11th
November
to
1st,
show
okay.
to show
I was wrong about
gratitude and encouragement for the vets.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, I get all that. I just didn't know if they're collecting money up for us and going to help pay for junk or, I mean, because there's a lot of guys out there in wheelchairs that are broken. I mean, I'm cool. Don't worry about me. But I'm saying there's homeless vets like Scottie was talking about. And the government has just, you know what? After 9/11, I was in combat for 377 days. Do you know that only qualifies me for 60% of my post 9/11 GI Bill?
How long did you have to go for the 100%?
You know what? I'm going to cuss, Scottie. It beats shit out of me. That's it. Now, okay, they pay you what's called
But you're in a combat zone, right?
Yeah, for 377 days. But that only gives me 60% of my college fund. Now, when I went in the military in 1982, I was under the GI Montgomery bill. I put money into it, okay? And they matched it. It was like, I don't know the exact thing on it, but I put money into it. Now, get this. After 9/11, you had to choose. Which one were you going to use? Well, here I am sitting in a combat zone going, hey, post 9/11 is a hell of a lot better than the Montgomery GI Bill. I'll go to post 9/11. There's no going back. Get back out of a combat zone, 377 days, completely documented. VA agrees to it, but it only qualifies me for 60% of my college fund. What the hell, man?
Wow.
Now get this. You get BHA, which is your basic allowance for like housing if you don't live at the school, resident, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it's basically about $800. All right. If you're doing an online full course. Okay. So if you're taking a full course load, you're supposed to get about $800. Because I only qualify for 60% of my college after 377 days in combat, I only get 60% of my BHA. Freaking
what? Really?
I swear as God is my witness. You guys have got to help me because quite frankly, I'm at a point now where I really, really, really want to stand up and I really, 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 really want to make an ass out of myself in front of the government and everything else.
That's when you need to start calling your congressman on that.
Well, it's the same thing as like there was such a problem in the beginning, about getting our claims. Mm-hmm. So now they just disapprove them and shuffle them to another desk. Nobody has talked about the appeal process. The appeal process now is longer than the application process. 2.5 year wait minimum on an appeal.
Kind of like, Social Security, disability, same thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, I've had a case in at Social Security for over 2 years now.
Yeah.
I contact my lawyer and they go, nothing new.
My girlfriend has cerebral palsy, and we're still fighting to get her.
Yeah, I mean,
disability.
Steph fights every day.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird? But okay, so here's the
even-
deal. I'm driving a used Jeep that's 16 years old. Steph's van was made during the Civil War.
Yeah,
Uh,
95.
Scotty drives a minivan that has dried French fries in it. You drive a very small economic,
Yes.
a hybrid type car. Okay, but I know people that don't have jobs, that have 6 kids that are driving Escalades. I'm sick of it. I'm getting tired of it. And nothing hurts me more than when I'm driving behind a car that can barely make it up the hill and it's got a veteran's tag on it. But
Yeah.
then I see,
Right.
somebody who's got a handicap thing on their car and it's a brand new Jaguar. So
yeah.
I got issues. Okay. Scott.
So when's the show you're talking about coming out tonight or
movie,
today?
Danny was going to post the stuff, but hey,
We're live on YouTube
I figured
as well as
you- yeah,
Facebook, so
when
I
I
needed
turned
you to
around.
plug it.
Okay, check this out. I'm going to go ahead and do the green light event, and I'm going to push it and promote it on the 11th, which is Veterans Day. We're going down to the Avondale Cinema. A friend of mine, Ivy Williams, is going to do a song for us, and it's also her album debut. Inviting all the vets to come down there with us. The movie Charlie Foxtrot, and if you're in the military, you know what that actually means, premieres tonight, and man, I'm just going to have to find out. I was going to the website, and then, of course, we got on something else. But I will post those dates and times right now. Are you going to do another one of those videos where your head is real small and then that big at the bottom? And he goes, hey, military, Mike. So is that what you're doing? Or
No,
is
this is straight live.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Probably going to happen in 2017. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to take my big burly ass and I'm going to start going down to the courthouse. And I'm not talking about Rockdale County. I'm talking about the state. We're going to start taking care of veterans.
Yep.
That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say.
And that's all I got to say about
That's
that.
all I got to say about that. And you know what? I think I'm a big enough loudmouth and I'm a big enough jackass.
Oh, you are.
Oh,
Yeah. I think I can make. I think I can make something go with this.
Maybe you can make
Scotty,
news.
stop acting like I'm doing it on purpose to you. You
What?
know I love you.
It's Friday and you are figuring out how to get under my skin.
It's not
You
directed
are
at
like
you.
a bad rash today.
Oh my god.
Okay, I got a phone.
Did you just?
What?
He's looking in the mirror. He's looking in a mirror.
Okay, you don't know he's like the Truman story.
No.
Oh, he's a media whore.
Oh.
He's a.
Hey, look at all the
social
stuff you can see in my glasses.
I got a funny.
Go, baby. Jump in there, man. Why are you so shy?
I'm not. Y'all just won't stop talking.
Just override us, man.
A squirrel wreaked havoc at a Deltona, Florida senior living.
Deltona?
Deltona.
Is that
D-E-L-
Daytona?
No, it's not Daytona. Deltona.
Deltona.
Deltona. Whatever.
Are you really?
Deltona, Florida.
Oh, when she said that, I swear to God, she was trying to say Daytona, and I did too. I freaking love a big old lump of snot.
No. Senior
Down at Deltona.
senior living facility.
It used to be next door to Del Taco.
A 911 caller said the
Daytona.
animal attacked people inside the Sterling Court apartments on Alabaster Way.
Who?
Alabaster Way.
Del Taco and Daytona and Alabama.
You a bastard! No, that's what road we live on.
Use a bastard. That'd be use a bastard.
Go.
All right, I'm cutting this live feed
We
off.
had a squirrel that entered our building and it's in our activity room and it's jumping on people and biting them and scratching them. The caller said, "We need help. It's still in there and people are bleeding." In the background of the call, people can be heard frantically yelling. The squirrel is still in here.
It's like Christmas vacation all over again.
I see this little squirrel walking in front of the mirror or in front of the window looking out going, I got hostages.
The caller
I know I'm not nuts.
The caller later tells the dispatcher that someone threw the animal out the door. They told me they threw it out of the building, the caller said. The caller said she ran inside her office to call 911.
And the squirrel had cut the lines. I can see somebody in their car right now with that squirrel in the back, just smacking the hell out of it.
The other squirrel that chewed through the line. That's what it is.
She told the dispatcher at least 3 people were bitten. We need help for the people, she said.
Hold, please.
Send a ambulance.
Peter Pan crunchy peanuts.
Shut up, Mike.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Okay.
That's all you got?
That's go for it.
Well, no, I mean, I sent you the information you were supposed to tell Mike, but
You could probably send it to Mike.
because that was from yesterday. So.
Well, then, yes, you sent me
was
something
something out
yesterday, and it did not make sense, so I didn't go anywhere
Every
with
day
it.
of my life, baby.
No, he was talking about these fair weather fans yesterday. He said that he'd like to have a caller call up and give him the 1969 running back for Georgia's shoe size, and that's what I gave you.
You idiot. He sent me a text message. I just no. I just want you. Hold on. Hold up, swole up. Let me tell you this.
Squirrel.
At 8:46 a.m. yesterday, I get
Subject change.
size 11. That's for Mike.
No, that was today. I didn't send it yesterday. I sent it today. I was sleeping yesterday.
Me too.
8:46.
You sent me something yesterday that was pretty stupid then.
I feel like this is a Debbie.
Never mind. Just keep going. Keep going.
Can we get Alex
like
to
it's
call
what?
back?
I feel like this is a Debbie.
Jeff, what are you
Downer
doing
now.
today?
Yeah.
Drugs.
Working, dude. Been working all week.
Oh, okay. I'm going riding bikes in a little while, so I figured I'd ask. Mike's giving me a ride somewhere right after the show, though.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I'm having
Congratulations,
issues
Mike.
in my left arm, so
What did you
He'll have
say?
his purse ready to go.
I'm having muscle issues in my left arm because we were going to ride the bike to work today because it's so nice out, but I just
There's so many things I could say.
I thought you were right-handed.
He switched up. There's so many things I could say right now.
Rosie Palmer.
Yeah.
Batman. Stop. Let's go.
Batman's on top of the roof.
Yeah, man. So you messed up your arm. Great to hear that. Have a good weekend. Sorry about that for you.
Squishy.
I just get all kinds of muscle issues.
I bet you
on my
do.
armpit and on top of my arm and my back and my shoulders.
I feel like I'm talking.
Damn.
There's all that
I feel like I'm
riding
talking
we
to my
did back
grandfather.
on the poker run and all that.
Right.
Yeah, poker run.
I got a great massage person I can send you to.
Yeah, I can.
I
I
was
can't
thinking
do
about it.
massage.
Don't worry. We're not doing a radio show, you two jackwads.
The doctor said my blood pressure was high.
Yes, dude. It is definitely Friday.
He gave me some
It
medication. Now
definitely
it's
is.
too low.
What's going on, Casey?
Oh, nothing much. How you doing there, Jeff?
Doing good. Number 3, or Murdoch.
Murdoch.
My name's
We started calling him Murdoch like Murdoch from the
Murdoch.
A-Team.
Oh, okay.
Because I've said Jeff is just so bat crazy. He needs to go ahead and get that razor and start like shaving circles in his head. Our friend
Oh,
that, hold on
we
one
did
second.
that.
Our friend.
Yeah, it's a radio show, Jeff.
So our friend that used to work Hooters doesn't slum with us very often, and she comes slumming with us for Halloween. And we were making the joke yesterday, me and my wife, that she said, I'm going to have something at my house. She's got a really nice big house, nice husband, great family. She's like, I'm going to have something at my house and invite all y'all. And me and my wife looked at each other last night and said, yeah, she's not going to want the just for fun misfits in her house.
I think she should
Was
do
this
it.
the witch?
It was polite. It was polite of her to say that, but she really is not going to want us in her house.
The one that got in the dinosaur?
She's super great, sweet girl.
Yes.
She's a little naive because she's never, when I say naive, it's because she's never hung out with the misfits. And her first time, she's like, oh, yeah. Now, she said this early in the night. She didn't say this when she left. Let's just clarify this. Early in the night, oh, y'all have to come to my house. At the end of the night, she's like, I got to go home. Bye. I didn't hear. I'll see y'all next week at my house. She's not going to want all of us at her house.
She's planning on moving.
She'll send us the wrong address.
Right.
I think she should do it at least once. I mean, it's a learning experience.
Oh, my God. So is holding a firecracker when it pops, but you're never going to want to do it again.
Right. But I did it the first
I
time.
was.
God.
Remember the ones with the strings on each end?
What the hell are you talking about?
Firecrackers. They used to have a
Like
string
the
on each
Chinese
end.
ones?
They exploded.
String on? Oh, those
Yeah, I was stupid enough when I was younger. One of the strings had broken. There was only a little stub on it, so I held it with my teeth and pulled on the other end.
Oh, my God. That
That's where that
explains
cleft
so
lip
much.
came from.
Is that what made you want to start smoking?
Yeah, it's easier to insert the cigarette.
Dude, I've always been smoking that. Always been smoking. That's my wife. I'm smoking now.
Oh my
Fucking hot.
god. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay.
You know you love me, Scott.
So is today Live Friday?
Isn't this your birthday today or
No,
something?
today's everybody else's Friday. Friday started on Monday for you.
Friday's
What?
done, man?
So confused.
I am lost.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I get to sleep in
I'm not
tomorrow
even
morning.
gonna-
How about that?
Yeah, man.
I don't have to do anything
I thought you were
tonight.
going purse shopping.
I'm calling you tomorrow morning.
Hey, with that being said, take me where you buy yours.
Oh,
We're going to your sister's
I'm not
shop.
Alex.
We're going to
okay?
your sister's shop where we
Yeah.
can get it monogrammed.
You
with
can't do that at my sister's shop.
I'm going to go in there and go, I need the Casey special.
I got to get back to work, guys.
All right, see you later, brother.
That'd be
Have a
different.
great weekend.
Bye.
You too.
Yes, sir. I'm going to go into Casey's sister's shop. I got to go to Old Town in a little while. So I'm going to go in there. I'm going to video me
Oh,
asking
you should do that.
for the Casey
You should
man
do
purse.
That. Do that. She'll be like,
Casey
Mike,
Campers.
Mike, you haven't been there yet, so
Yeah.
you should drive me there before you drive me to get my car.
Where
It's
am
in
I
Old
driving
Town.
to get your
I'm going
car?
to introduce you to his sister, the one you've been Facebook stalking.
yeah.
Yeah, she knows me.
Yeah, she knows me.
Where am I
Hey, we got to
driving-
shoot
where
off
am I
the
driving
commercial.
get
We
your
got to go to
car?
commercial. Got to go to
Yeah,
commercial.
yeah, yeah.
Got 9
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
I got to go pick up his car. We're going to go get a man purse.
Y'all have got a video. Y'all man
That's when he sits down with Clinton and gets his ass a little there. Let's see.
My sister's got a great sense of humor. She would love it. So Pretty in Pink. It's right there on the corner. It used to be it's got the Baddock sign up there because it's the Baddock building. But it's right on the corner. There's a restaurant. I don't know the name of the restaurant, but it's right down from Celtic. But on the corner, across from do you know where
Used to be Cutie Cakes. Is that what we're talking about?
yes.
Definitely. You remember where that is?
Yeah.
You remember where we went to see the police academy guy?
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yep.
The alley separates the
She
two.
used to be in Porterdale, but then she moved. Porterdale's just nothing's going on down there. They're trying, but I mean, still.
So we drive through the other night for Halloween.
Do they have a roadblock?
Travis goes, man, that hot dog place is closed.
We've been closed for over a year.
Stephanie goes, was you hungry? Was you want something to eat? He goes, no. I just, no, when they closed, I just noticed they closed.
What?
Stephanie's laughing like it's been a year, dude.
Dirty Dogs.
Where was that at?
It was in Porterdale.
Okay.
It was hilarious, was it not? He just acted like, oh my God, I just won the lottery. That kind of surprise.
I mean, we've been through there.
Y'all
how
been
many
through there how many times since then?
Oh Lord, we closed
Dude, look,
over a year.
look. We did the Christmas parade. He's been there.
Right?
We did the K9 event. He's been there. Not counting Social House. I mean, just
right.
there's no reason he should have never noticed it.
That's hysterical.
Oh,
And
we
then
got to
we
talk
talked
about
about it.
Christmas.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. That was mine. That was
What did he close it for? I don't know.
too expensive.
The dogs were dirty.
Dogs were dirty.
Them dirty dogs.
Too expensive down there.
And you know what sucks is
I
I
like
know
those
what
dogs.
my problem is. I know what some of the studios down there were costing, and then I know what you were paying. Well, roughly, I guess what you I don't know, but I guess what you're paying because I know what they told me it was going to cost, and I'm like, y'all are crazy when I know that those people right there are not even paying that.
Right. Yeah, because they said that corner spot was a premier spot, so it was $1,500 a month.
Yeah,
Oh my
and the
God.
dance studio
Hot dog
dance studio at the other end has 2 spots, and it's $1,400 a month
Right. I know.
for
makes
2
no
spots.
sense. Makes no sense.
All right, we're back, ladies and jerks.
That's
Crazy.
Ladies being Stephanie and Casey, and jerk being Mike.
Extortion much.
Mhm. Oh no.
So we got to talk about this, Mike. Have you figured out the Santa Claus outfit yet?
Yeah, but well, I talked to Bad Santa, and he'll be coming in. He's wanting to wait till about right after Veterans Day And then he said he'll be coming in maybe once or twice a week.
Okay, so on the high note, we are now going to be part of the Conyers, City of Conyers Christmas parade too, not just Porterdale.
Oh.
Porterdale's at night, Conyers is in the daytime.
Yeah,
so
Lots of parades.
we have got to figure out a way to put a seat on the front bumper of
Should
the
Bad
bus.
Santa
But
be
Bad
doing that?
Santa's, he's not going to be in those parades, is
I don't
he?
know what Bad Santa should be.
We just got to figure out how to do it.
I mean, I think that should be regular Santa.
He
in
is going to be
those.
regular Santa.
He's just bad
he's only
Santa
bad.
after the parade.
That's right.
But his costume is going to be all, his suit's going to be all nasty and everything.
Just for fun radio.
Unless he has two suits.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, Lord.
It's the talent man for all the people with no talent. It's the one that's the only. It's Rich Archer.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for this morning's music montage to our
What's up,
clients.
guys? This is showtime. Check out
Hold on.
Rich Archer, the
Completely
best manager your trailer park money can buy.
Go ahead.
Dum, 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 dum.
I had to
But
put
I wanted
your intro in there.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. That's awesome. We need to come up with a montage
A
for
better one.
every time that I call and get that going.
Well, I need a heads up next time.
Okay, well, reason why I'm bothering y'all is because I want everybody to please go by Savannah Webb band page, the Savannah Webb band page on Facebook, and wish her oodles of luck for Sunday. She's going into the Crazy Bull for the Georgia-Country.com 2016 Female Artist of the Year.
Awesome.
I want everybody to go by her page.
It's a lot.
And
You want a
go by-
personal page or the band page?
Band page.
Either one. Just
Okay.
wish her good luck. And if you could do the same for JoJo Palmer, because he is going in as the 2016 Male Artist of the Year. And I don't want to pat ourselves on the back too much, but for total entertainment management and for just for fun, to be combined for a little bit over a year, and we've got two of our artists up for high accolades it's unbelievable. It was just amazing that we are even this far, and we have two in our stable that are qualified. And on top of all that, they're also qualified for Artist of the Year, overall Georgia Artist of the Year.
Awesome.
So we've got plenty of good things going on at Total Entertainment Management. We got plenty of great acts. We're always available. You can hit me up at 706-342-6884. You got private parties you want to do? Christmas season's coming. You want some entertainment, live entertainment? We're reasonable. You just let us know. But if I could get everybody to go by JoJo Palmer and Savannah Webb's page, the Cochran Road Band page, it's Cochran Road Band, not but Cochran Road Band page, and wish JoJo luck and wish Savannah Webb luck, they would be highly elated. They would really, really appreciate it. So if I could get y'all to do that, that would just be smoking.
Cool.
Awesome.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad they're up for it.
Yes, yeah, they're hardworking artists, and whatever respect and recognition we could give them, we ought to, because it's free. I mean, it doesn't cost us a dime to tell them that we appreciate what they do, and we love to hear the music, and it'd just be awesome. And I can't thank Just for Fun Radio enough for playing their music and keeping the ball rolling for us.
Oh, yeah.
I think we should have our own station called Savannah Webb 24/7. I think it'd be cool.
That would
Dude,
be cool.
you're a stalker. You already kind of
Hey, man.
feel that way.
That's a beautiful woman. She's smart. She's talented. She's very attractive.
She's no longer single, by the way.
I know. I heard.
The boyfriend.
I know.
So hey, on a different note, the Christmas thing for the Christmas parade, we don't know where Just for Fun's going to fit in. I just know the bus will be there. We have no clue of anything else that we're doing. I mean, that you would think that all this has kind of been planned out, but there's different people involved with the planning. Like Tara's involved with the sponsors and the vendors. Put it that way. Somebody else is in charge of entertainment and blah 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 blah. So at this point, Jim with Ice Days Ice Skating Rink has just said, "Look, let's get you in the parade because it is the merchants part of the parade's the cities, and then the merchants are doing the event afterwards. But it all becomes one day of festival. So they're just trying to figure out how to piece it all together right now."
Yeah. Well, what I wanted to do is get a jump on it because as helpful as we are to these festivals, they've got to be a little more helpful for us. And I wanted to get at least word out that if they could keep us in the loop on what's going on when they have their meetings and everything, that way I'm not standing there or getting a phone call on Saturday morning going, dude, I have no idea what they want me to do.
That's exactly right. So, and look how many times that's already happened.
You have me.
Yep.
Yep, and that's why you have me.
Yep.
So,
well, worst case / best case scenario, the bus is in there. Whether I do anything or not, the bus will be in the parade.
Well, that's great.
And this parade is when?
2nd or 4th of December. It's one of this. It's first weekend.
Yeah, first weekend in December. It's the Winterfest for the city of Old Town Conyers.
Yep.
And all the merchants and vendors are going to be out there. There's a lot of people that are wanting to know what it takes to be a vendor.
Yeah.
You can go on the Facebook page, just look up Winterfest, and it's going to bring you right to Winterfest, city of Conyers.
That's right.
And but like I said, community support. That's what we're all about.
Yeah, man.
One more plea. Please go by and see JoJo Palmer and Savannah Webb's Facebook pages and give them all the love and luck that we can get because we're definitely been in it to win it. So
hey, that's true.
Pardon me.
Ooh, man.
But yeah, man, that's what the plans is.
That was
all right.
All right, brother. Well, we're gonna boogie. Thanks for calling in.
All right.
He didn't wink at you, Mike.
All right. See you later. Thanks.
Bye.
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 Who didn't
Just
like
saying.
All right, we're at 10:02. Anybody got anything else? Bueller?
No, I'm posting the stuff for Charlie Foxtrot, posting the stuff for Veterans Day. Hey, election night is we'll be doing the World According to Mike, but we're going to be simulcast with Alex over at Polytech. Yeah, it's going to be a drinking proverbial cluster.
Just for fun. I need that video. I want somebody to send in some videos making one of Mike, and we'll share them right now.
So, and let's see. Tonight is Friday night. Is Lou doing anything tonight?
No.
Okay. Any of you guys going anywhere this weekend?
Not that you're invited.
No.
Casey, you got anything going on?
Campaigning all weekend.
So, hey, so I finally went to the Irish Bread.
Yes.
I'm very surprised that there's only one area downstairs. I would figure that it would be two. I figured the whole building was the Irish Bread. So we walk in, didn't realize the lower section was considered different than the top section.
Right.
I guess the lower section is a little more laid back. Top section isn't. It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Does it get rowdy up top?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. The upstairs is much bigger, much more open. They have the stage and all up there. So
yeah.
Is it kind of like Jimbo's? Kind of like that.
If you're going, if all you're comparing it to is for having two different levels, then maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so
what I'm talking about. How
if that's
smaller.
Yes. If that's all you're comparing, yes. That if all you're doing is comparing that Jimbo's was one space on downstairs and two space upstairs, then yes.
Yeah. It's very similar to the style, I guess, because like you said. But did you go to the back where the actual bar was downstairs?
No, I
You
never
need to
made
check
it into
out-
the
you need
front
to check
door.
You need to check the back.
You never
Well,
made
when
it
we
in
got
the
it,
front
well,
door.
we got into the front door, and let me word it this way: we had been riding motorcycles all day. We get into the front door, and all these nice people are sitting there, and the girl says, "How many?" I said, 4 for cussing. And she looked at me, and I said,
Stairs.
I want to be able to speak the way I want to speak. And by the looks of this, it's not here. She goes, "Oh, the upstairs is better." And I went, "You can take me upstairs." And she goes, "Oh, no, you got to walk around and go." I said, "Not a problem. Not a problem. Let me get up."
Totally different door.
Totally different door.
Yep.
Mike knows
So
all
you
about
have to
them back
go
doors.
outside and go.
No, it's just when you go up to it, there's 2 doors. Left,
Okay.
there's 3 doors, actually.
Right. There's 3 doors. Yep.
Left takes you into the nice, if you want to go have a nice sit down, quiet, relaxing dinner, you go
No.
to the left.
Okay.
If you like, if we had a business meeting, me and Mike and somebody of importance, we'd go left.
Right.
I don't know. We still might go upstairs, but
Probably.
upstairs is just nicer for what we do. Now, I don't know if they have an elevator. I just thought about
No,
that.
they don't.
Yeah.
So
that's
I
what
don't
was
know
gonna
how
ask.
how Ashley get up there.
No, they don't have an elevator.
Probably the same way with we had to do it at Jimbo's.
Jimbo's, yes, there's no probably it would be.
But in the
Yeah.
back, like in the back of the one, if you went to the left and went all the way to the back, there's another bar in the back.
Yes, I'll have to
which
go
is
check
really,
that
really,
out.
really
Mike,
nice.
what are we doing
Super
today?
nice.
You said I'm driving you somewhere.
So what are your plans?
I guess I'm driving.
What do you have to do today?
Well, I mean,
I'm asking you on a date, bitch.
That means he's gonna buy you
Wow.
something.
I owe you
and
lunch.
do you or
Wow.
buy you
I
lunch
owe you lunch.
a reach around.
Yeah.
No, Stephanie, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Why would you say that?
You're
No,
going purse shopping
I
at my
told
sister's.
I told Mike
You're
that
gonna go fanny packing with him.
Yes. At my sister's.
we are
What the hell?
we are going to Casey's sisters to buy a fanny pack.
Did you hear what she said?
No, I'm true.
She said we're going fanny packing.
I heard that, but I was ignoring it. It's a redneck game that they play at the family reunion.
I'm not cornholing or fanny packing.
Her problem is that really she meant to say nanny packing, and she
No.
said fanny
I don't
packing.
even. I have never liked any Hispanic.
Do you know what the game of her cousins?
bringing
Listen,
Manny in.
if her cousin's playing a game called nanny packing, that confuses me.
I'm not having.
How do you
sex
pack
with it.
nanny? I don't want to know. I
You
don't
really
want to
wanna
know. No.
Mike can tell you that.
No. I don't want to know how you pack
I
nanny.
do not want to meet
Nanny,
handy man.
her nanny looks like a mule, a pack mule that they take down into the quarries or something.
You leave my nanny alone.
You think she can help me move?
Yeah, when she starts smacking you in the back of the head, she'll get you
Yeah,
moving.
man.
Nanny's mean.
You think so? Lighten up.
Why is she smacking in the back of the head?
Because she's fanny packing.
I got. Oh my God! Did Stephanie just say that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I did.
She went over the top. Or from behind. I don't know. I'll leave it alone.
I wouldn't say anymore,
yeah,
Mike.
I'm just going to leave it alone.
I'm just
leave it
alone.
right
What do you
there.
have planned, Mike? That's what we were asking.
Apparently,
I mean, you're going fanny packing.
apparently my fanny's getting packed. I don't know.
So Alex said to remember that he was wanting to come by tonight and try the equipment out
Yeah,
and
that's
see what
it.
we can
That's
figure
you
out.
guys. That's
My
okay.
only problem is bandwidth. That's what concerns me.
I've heard that before.
I'm gonna say it out loud so it makes sense.
Do it.
If we're gonna have my video feed uploading, the radio feed uploading, then he has to try to put his video stuff uploading, and then everybody's gonna be trying to use Wi-Fi downloading. And Mike was talking about jacking in the live presidential feed, which is downloading. The bandwidth on the internet may not be able to handle all this.
Oh, it can handle it. It can handle it.
You have no idea.
I'm sure Alex can figure it out.
He's already probably figured it out.
So that's
He's
something.
got it written
that's
out,
something-
schematic and everything.
that's
Bring your
something we
dry
gotta think
eraser
about.
board.
Ooh. Ooh, I just got it's a military-mike selfie. The reason I know that's a lie, Little Richard,
How do you
is
know it's
there is
Little
no Cheeto dust in that belly button
How do you know that's Little Richard's belly button?
because it came from Little Richard.
That doesn't mean
That doesn't mean it's his.
His. You just went. That was Little Richard's belly. So you
Because it came from Little Richard.
No, you've seen that. You're fanny packing me and apparently belly button licking him. You know what? You're not going to fanny pack with me and then go belly button licking with him. I'm sorry. I'm drawing the damn line.
Oh my God.
There will not be any belly button licking. I'm drawing the damn line, man. Y'all are crazy. Why the hell did it get so damn quiet?
Because Little Richard's sending.
Little Richard is a freaking dwarf. He should have to write in lowercase letters all the time. He is so small.
Hey,
what?
We love you guys. We got to go.
Early voting is today.
Me and Mike's got fanny packing to do. Hey,
Yeah,
if you
last
took
day's early voting.
if you took that old song by John Anderson, just a swinging, and now you got to change it to just fanny packing
Just
somehow.
a packing.
Ooh.
Fanny packing.
Stephanie's down. Stephanie
She's got it.
You know why? It's the family reunion thing.
Yeah, man. It's that time of the year. Woohoo! Thanksgiving and family reunions combined this year. Everybody with the same last name in this room. Whoa.
So the Georgia Boys got a song called "All the Girls Want to Ride," and
all the girls want to hide.
but when you're talking about Mike, they're all in the trunk. So in Mike's case, all the girls want to ride in the front seat.
All the Dixie chicks must die.
Oh yes, I'm actually thinking about doing a Beyonce and Dixie Chicks band on Just for Fun Radio.
How were they on the CMAs? I told you guys I didn't watch it, so I went back and watched a little bit of it. The crowd, the face on the crowd.
How did they all night long? How is it that all night long they kept saying, and up next, Beyonce? How about up next, the Life Achievement Award for Dolly Parton? How did they rush Dolly Parton, but yet allow?
Well, they kept saying up next, Beyonce, and it was like there was another commercial.
I know
Beyonce.
I don't even understand why she was there.
No, me neither.
No.
Like,
And I know some of the polls, or not the polls, but some of the fans on the CMA website was saying all kinds of nasty stuff about her.
Yeah,
cool. Man. She looks like a man.
Hey, we out?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Everybody have a great day.
Have a safe weekend.
Later.
Don't do nothing I would do. Don't hang out with Mike. Don't go fanny packing.
Or if you do it just for fun.
Yeah, man. Little Richard says he's losing it over there.
Yeah, well,
I don't.
Close to the ground, it's hard to lose.
I don't know what the.
I don't know what he's losing.
Yeah, that's kind of questionable.
He can drop stuff and
look.
As soon as he leads it.
He's losing it, but yet he's sending belly button pictures to other men. Yeah,
and now he's sending one like that, where the guys see. It's a Ace Ventura.
How do ask me?
Oh my God.
When you got those little bitty arms, how do you wipe your butt?
Hey, who is this, by the way? Do we know who this person is?
No.
Okay.
It's a scam.
Okay.
There's only 7 friends.
I'm asking if
it was a cute dog, though.
I was asking in case you knew the person.
Negative Tally Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
That is a weird picture.
That a lot of that's coming up here lately. That Satanism stuff.
Yeah.
I saw that dude on TV. You know, the guy that like, came. He's real popular about it. The head, I don't know, Grand Poobah, whatever the hell he is.
What the hell is a red flag warning?
Smoke. It's for smoke.
About
I
what?
thought that was for the band.
For the band. Red flag, come on.
That you couldn't burn.
Yeah, we shouldn't be burning right now, anyways.
No, that's a no burn thing.
Because I know they said that right now, if there was a fire with 35-mile-an-hour wind gust, we'd have to worry about setting somebody else's car on fire.
And that would be cool, wouldn't it?
Nope.
I hope the whole world burns down and then there's a giant flood. Just saying. Hey,
wow,
it's my opinion.
Leave the show on a note like that.
Yeah, the world according to Mike.
What the hell just happened to him?
I don't know.
Man.
Is it safe for me to ride with him?
I watched some stuff on volcanoes, man. It's on Netflix. Volcanoes are badass, man. And that's what's going to happen. The earth is going to crack open in a half dozen places.
He's had too many monsters.
Hey, what's up with all these earthquakes, man? Like they've been showing all
over the
place. Is it Italy that's been
yeah.
having a lot of bad ones?
In the mid
Oklahoma
sixes.
just have one too.
Oklahoma just had one in the
there's
mid
been
fives.
in odd areas.
Yeah. Now, of course, Alex is going to
That
call
one in
and go,
Oklahoma.
this type of earthquake.
The one in Oklahoma was just the guru farting. Everything's okay.
Systematically, my algorithm can determine when there will be small, less than 5.
You just had to call him.
Just for fun.
I don't even. I
Okay.
don't even know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hang up.
What part do you not know about?
I just don't even know.
I just thought of something.
Which one? The volcanoes, the little people, the belly button, the tripod.
He would feel an earthquake before the rest of
A
us.
little bit of everything.
Yeah, well, of course it's a little bit.
Wow.
You're a dwarf.
You're gonna make me play little bitty, aren't you?
Don't you? It's almost Christmas time. Don't you have to go play in something? I mean, an elf. Don't you have to help? Don't you have to help organize presents?
Wait a
or
minute. If
something?
we're gonna have bad Santa, we need bad Santa's
Oh
elf.
yeah, he did say he was going to be his elf.
We need bad Santa's elf.
Hey, I work alone. Plus, he doesn't have like that double forehead.
What?
If he had a double forehead, I'd use him as a bad elf because
What-
that'd be scaring kids.
What did you say, Lil Richard?
I said I'd even use shoe polish so we could look like the movie.
Man,
Ooh.
don't no.
Wow.
We don't need a
You
Ted
just-
dancing.
Wow, you just went racist.
Wow.
Racist pig.
I got somebody typing.
Wow.
My buddy Bill typed man bag, not fanny pack for sure. I just got this email.
Well, here.
That
what's
was
his
from
name?
earlier.
Going man
I'm sorry.
bagging?
Yeah, I was about to say, what's your friend's name?
Bill.
Bill. Okay. Hey, Bill, why don't you go man bagging with him?
No, this goes back to 844.
I don't care if it goes back to freaking February. Ain't nobody using a man's junk foregrip back behind me.
Oh wow, Jacob
Somebody
said.
says, I got your back. That's different.
Jacob said there's been 5 a day here or more lately.
What?
What-
5 a
what-
day
I never-
what? Hookers?
No, earthquakes.
Oh.
Whatever. Thank you for your
That was
late
so-
information.
We got to
3
go,
minutes
you
ago.
guys. Everybody have a great day. Don't do anything we would do. Hey, everybody stay
you do, just
tuned. There
say-
probably will be some insanely odd videos here in just a little while.
I doubt it.
If me and you are going man person,
Fanny packing.
Fanny packing. Man bagging.
Ford assist man junking.
everybody have a great day. Thanks for calling in, Richard.
Yeah.
Bye,
don't-
Richard.
Yeah, don't call anymore, please.
Hey, before we cut out, has anybody got anything for this weekend? Nothing?
Nope.
Um,
Herpes is forever, so you can't
Nikki
just say
and
this weekend.
Tubby's Shelby is having her birthday party this weekend.
Who? Who?
Shelby, little Shelby. We've watched that little one grow up. She'll be 4 years old.
I know, but you
Or
said
she is 4 years. Nikki and Tubby.
Nikki, Tubby, and Shelby. Do y'all know anybody with 2 names? Y'all freaking-
You can't
Holy
handle
crap,
it,
man.
can you?
Y'all could do a whole Microsoft Access page on you guys and never use.
You
more
go by
than one
military
sound.
Mike.
That's
His first
Jacob
name's
says
military.
to
That's
check-
2 words, but it ain't 2
His first
names.
name's military.
No, it ain't.
I do that all the time, man.
A little hairy,
Where-
maybe.
on stuff like emails and stuff when they say you got to put your email and your first name, last name. I'll put military. Gmail wouldn't accept it though.
Jacob says to check your brake lines, Mike.
Yeah, whatever. You're closer to getting under my car because you're in a wheelchair. How about that? I mean,
Wow.
damn, you're handicapped, dude.
All right,
I mean,
everybody,
We're out of here.
we're gone.
Yeah, I'll push you down a hill.
I'll let you know in a little while, Alex, what we can come up with. I got to go do all this vehicle stuff. I'll hit you up in a little bit. Everybody have a great day. Don't do nothing I would do.
Hey, Jacob. Hey.
And if you do it just for fun. Stephanie was going to say it, but she took too long.
He was never
Mike,
mind.
what did you have to say?
Nothing.
What did you have to say?
I don't know. The world is ending. It's my fault.
The world is ending.
He's taking his
Do it just for
ball
fun.
and going home.
Take them both of them.
All right, you guys. We'll see you on the flip side.
Bye, y'all.
What's that? Phew.
Bye on video.
Bye on video.